Greetings, Tarnished. Elden Ring's Convergence mod has 27 unique starter classes with their own distinct paths and playstyles, and I am on a mission to discover which of them is truly the strongest. The only way to do this is to play through the game at least once on every character, whilst updating a totally unbiased and scientifically verified tier list after each run. So buckle up, boys and girls, because it's about to get naughty.
You fucking donkey!
In the very first episode of my totally unbiased and scientifically verified tier list, we have Frosty Witch. Specializing in intelligence and arcane, this ice-cold mamacita will leave you frozen solid. No, but quite literally, there's a new mechanic that does just that. Observe.
And now if I hit him a couple more times... Wait, can I freeze him during knee heal? I did! I actually did. I didn't think that would work. Yeah, thou art the passing skill, and... it worked. Oh my god. I wonder if he continues the animation. Oh shit.
With access to a variety of frostbite-inducing spells and weapons, the Frost Witch can output some disgusting damage numbers and proc frostbite with ease, even on enemies like the Fire Giant, who has a whopping 1217 resistance to it. Yowza.
I do take a hit there, unfortunately, but we get the stagger, and... Wow.
Now, goddamn, that is cold, as the cool kids would say. See what I did there? I said that's cold because she's a Frost Witch, and then I also said that's what the cool kids would say. You don't need to explain the joke to them, you idiot! If you're interested in this series, make sure to stick around to the end so you can see where I placed the Frost Witch on this tier list, and make sure to leave a comment down below on which character you'd like to see next, as I'll most likely pick the top comment. Until then, enjoy the gameplay, you filthy animals.
The time is right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back on some Convergence 3.0, and today I would like to use the Frost Witch. I asked in my comment section, which character should I use, which one got like a major glow up, and apparently the Frost Witch has an entirely new mechanic in it. I have no idea what that mechanic is, but she is an intelligence user, probably like a spell blade sort of lady. I guess she does a lot of frostbite, I'm sure. It looks like her highest stat is actually mind, which is quite interesting. I thought it would for sure be intelligence. The name, I am cold. Banging name, full stop. I'm proud of that one, believe it or not. Now, I assume I'm going to spawn somewhere in Leonia, like by Carrier Manor. That feels like the correct place to spawn. Oh, the dramatic entrance. I really like that. Just bursting out of the ice. Wait, where am I? Oh, that's not... Oh, okay, I was very off. I thought we were going to spawn in Leonia, but we actually spawned in the Weeping Peninsula for some reason. Actually, I have no idea why we spawned here, but we'll take it. Okay, let's get our tings, rainy stuff, and the path of the Frost Witch. Okay, Frost Witch primarily uses intelligence and arcane. Okay, I guess the arcane scaling makes sense because of frost damage or frost buildup. The notable weapons for Frost Witch are Darkmoon Greatsword standard, Frozen Needle we have already, Frozen Twin Shards. That looks like a twin blade. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, Albadoric Rise in Consecrated Snowfields. Okay, we're definitely going to pick that up. Then Zamor Star Mace, I've never heard of. That's going to be new. Ice-Rend Hatchet is in the base game. Royal Greatsword is from Blythe. Rime Heart sounds new. I've never had a look at that. Although I think that's the one that's the shield and the axe, dropped by Borealis, which is going to be a nightmare. Then Einar's Hammer, purchased after defeating Einar. So we're going to head to Carrier Manor for sure for a couple things. Snow Witch Staff, Heretical Rise, Ice Crush Shield, Carrier Manor, and Crescent Moons. So I had a look at the Crescent Moons, and my goodness, those things look really, really awesome. It's like a sort of moon design backhand blade. It looks really, really good. So I'm going to try prioritize getting that as soon as possible. And we start off with Ice Dart, Freezing Mist, and Frozen Armament. So nothing too crazy. Also the runes. The Shimmering Rune of Frost, the Weeping Evergale, Glowing Rune of Frost, Carrier Manor, Shining Rune of Frost given by Randy after finding the Fingerslayer Blade, Radiant Rune of Frost, Castle Soul, and Shadow Rune of Frost in the Battle Rat Jail. The notable armor sets are the Zamor Runes, Snow Witch set, and Redder's Rise, and Blight set. Okay, so the purpose of this series is kind of simple. I mean, there's not too much content on Convergence. A lot of people make some videos, but no one really goes too in-depth in analyzing the different characters, and I'd like to sort of discover which one is truly the best after playing all of them at least once in the playthrough. It will be difficult because, I mean, there's a lot of variation that goes into doing these and the characters, like some spells are completely broken and whatnot. I'm assuming though it'll be very difficult to rank a character as like S or A tier before I've played most of them. So it's going to be like for the first 5 or so, I'm going to be not really sure where I should put them. And then eventually I think I will change the ratings based on like how I'm feeling and going back to view some of the older footage. But anyway, that's enough yapping on the series. Let's continue with the Frost Witch into the Everjail. Now, I'm not sure what enemy is going to be here. I assume it's some sort of a frost-related enemy, so they may just be completely immune to frostbite. Hero of the Mohg, I'm actually not sure if he's frostbite immune. I guess I will find out. I've played enough Night Raid to know this guy's moveset relatively well. So we should be fine. Yeah, it is a bit of a difficult enemy to have first. Like, that move in particular is very annoying to deal with, the way it, like, happens so quickly. It does look like he can be frostbitten, though, which is quite nice. Okay, I can do charge over here. Very good. I wonder if you could jump that double swipe. Actually, never tried. Seems like it probably can be jumped. Okay, this backup for the follow-up. There we go. Nice. I feel like I just am so ingrained with rolling to the left side of him there for a punish that I don't know if I can change to jumping now. Okay, this one into phase 2. You should actually just go for charge heavies here because although you can't stagger him, you do build up the poise damage on him for when he recovers during that. Okay, let's back up here and then just do some ice dart. Not today, sir. Ooh, he thought he was quick with it. But your boy knows. He knows the moves. Okay, then you can strafe this follow-up, correct? There we go. Nice. Very good. Okay, you got to back up here, and I can do another dart. Don't want to be close with that. It explodes. Oh. Oof, that move is actually very rough to deal with. I assume just rolling forward like that was fine, though. Can do some more ice shots here. Do want to scrap with him, though. This is a great enemy, and not many people learn its moveset because it is a very odd enemy. Oh, wow. That was the first hit, unfortunately. But it's got a pretty cool moveset to learn and fight. So I would recommend messing around with him if you want to. Okay, here we go. We strafe this. Position ourselves nicely. And back up for this follow-up. Yep. Okay, the double swipe. Cheeky. Oof, he's so nimble, man. Not today, sir. And charge heavy. Come on. Come on. I've almost got this. Not that move, please. Anyone but that one. Come back to me, sir. Okay, here you could just punish. Charge heavy. Gotta back up once more, and then when he's forcing me away, then I'll just use spells. Otherwise, I like to, like, scrap up with him. Oh. Oh, careful. Almost got him. Come on. Come on, sir. Not this move. No, no, no. Oh, my God. Right at the end, I almost threw. Ooh, we almost messed it up right at the end, but we got him. All the Night Rain coming in clutch there, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. And there we go. Shimmering Rune of Frost. Renner's Barrier, Frozen Spikes, Armor of Rime, and Freeze Solid. Sorcery of Rani the Rich. Release a projectile that causes a large amount of frostbite buildup on a single target. If the target is already frostbitten, they will become frozen in place. Wait, what? Enemies that are frozen cannot perform actions and will take 90% reduced damage from hits, but shatter effects will deal increased damage. Enemies can only be frozen once per instance of frostbite. Freeze will only persist as long as the target is frostbitten. So this must be the new mechanic that people were talking about. A whole new, like, freeze mechanic. Frozen spikes. Strike your staff down at your feet, freezing the ground and causing numerous icicles to rise in a fan shape in front of you, dealing damage to foes. This damage is greatly augmented on frostbitten targets. Charging increases range and potency. Okay. And then Renner's Barrier, a sorcery of the Frost Witch, conjures a large spherical barrier of frost that repels enemies that touch it and builds frostbite. Barrier also reflects magical projectiles, so this is the same as like that black hole spell as well. And then the armor is just a sort of a body buff, I assume, giving you some more absorptions. Cover your body in protective cloak of frost, increasing all absorption by 15% and granting immunity to frostbite. Yeah, I definitely want to try out this Freeze Solid spell though. That looks pretty cool. Okay, I mean, we do need this teleporter, so we can also just test it out on this guy. So let's use Armor of Rime, then charge up Frozen Spikes. That takes really long. Don't know how I feel about that. And the damage is not the greatest. I think it said it does more damage on an already frostbitten enemy. Okay, also, we needed them to be frostbitten before we try the Freeze Solid. So let's try it out here. Oh, wow. It actually just froze him solid straight up. Now, I can't remember what this said. I think you break this somehow and it does damage because he's taking a lot of resisted damage here. But let's try one of these. Uh-oh. I have no idea how that didn't make contact with me, but it looked like that did way more damage when he was already frostbitten, and I somehow avoid the hit there. We'll take it. Okay, so interesting spells. Another frostbite there. Oh, not that move. Anything but that move. I'll have to go and read the free solid thing again because it seems quite interesting. I wonder how you like sort of crack it afterwards. Take it strafe there. Another charge heavy. Probably gonna stagger this guy soon. Charge heavy should stagger. Come on. Nope. I was so close to staggering him there, and then he just did the fuck you get off me move. Cheater. Okay, stagger surely. Okay, maybe I'm just not getting one. There we go. Frostbite again. Now I think let's try the frozen spikes here. Don't know if I have enough time for this. I just do. Okay, it does do significantly more damage when they are frostbitten. And he really does this when he's 1 HP. I probably should have just hit him there. I don't know what I was thinking. But that's all good. You're done, sir. So interesting spells. Let me read this again. How does this work? Oh, what the? That was very rude, dude. You hit me when I was not focused on you, you asshole. If the target is already frostbitten, they will become frozen in place for 10 seconds. Enemies that are frozen cannot perform actions and will take 90% reduced damage from hits, but shatter effects will deal increased damage. Enemies can only be frozen once per instance of frostbite. Freeze will only persist as long as the target is frostbitten. But what is a shatter effect? I feel like that's something that we don't have quite yet, that we'll get later. But a shatter effect will mean they'll probably take more damage after being frozen. So I think that's something else we'll have to look out for that we just don't quite have yet. Yeah, let's go with Ritual Sword. And then for this, I think maybe increased casting speed is good. Or shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. Maybe we go with Beloved Stardust. I always did like it, and I know in Convergence they increased it a lot. I also forgot, very, very important, to transmog my armor to the Deathbed Smalls. There we go. A light cerulean amber. There we go. Now we're all dripped out. That looks that looks pretty good. Okay, perfect. And then onto Margit we go, I think. Let's go straight to Stormhill. Now, I want to see if I can maybe freeze this guy mid-air. There is one specific attack where he goes into the air, and then maybe I can like freeze him mid-air while he's frostbitten. I'll try. Ow, I took a hit there, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. He's frostbitten. So let's wait to see when he does it. It's when he, I'll say it when it happens. Nope. This one. Okay, wait. Can I freeze him mid-air? I can! Wait, what? What the fuck just hit me? No, dude, okay, something glitched out there because I took a hit from something as if he was, like, alive. And then I fell down. Okay, let's do one of these while he's frostbitten. That was interesting interaction. That was definitely not supposed to happen. I feel like with a mechanic like that, there's bound to be some sort of glitches. Okay, this one. So as he came down there, I feel like in real time, he was frozen, but the attack like continued and then he hit me? That was weird. We'll take it though. Oh, that was scary. Okay. And while he's frostbitten, this should do way more damage, right? Okay, that did pretty good damage. Pretty good indeed. Okay, let's finish him off now though. Okay, easy strafe. And charge heavy. And easy jump hit. Nice. Let's freeze him solid. Yeah, not today, buddy. Okay, that time he didn't continue the attack, though. And then I guess while he's frozen, we'll load up a frozen spikes. And that should do some pretty significant... Okay, that still damages him, though. Okay, that's interesting. So you can just do a frozen spikes. Or do the free solid and then frozen spikes and then make sure you do a bit more damage. So we're learning some things here. Very interesting. I don't know how I feel about this mechanic yet. I think I'll have to mess around with it a bit more. But it did seem like the spells could still do significant damage, just not your, like, standard weapon hits. Interesting. Very interesting. And you guys know me. I gotta pick up this buckler. You never know when you're gonna need the buckler, man. And this guy is the exact reason why we pick up that buckler. Because of that, just show him who's boss, and then we just walk past. Oh, he actually hit me. He didn't like that. He actually got a hit on me, you cheeky fucker. Now, for Morgott, I really want to try and freeze him sort of mid-air when he does the phase change. I feel like that'd be pretty funny, just to see him frozen in the air. So we'll try that again, but that will mean we'll have to keep him frostbitten when he's doing it. And I don't know if it's going to last long enough. Ooh, I'm in a pretty precarious position there. That was a little bit sketchy, right on the edge of glory, one might say. Tail swipe. Yes, punish. Hit you in the noggin, sir. Very good. Yo, I keep almost rolling straight off the map, which would be quite awkward. Okay, straight punish here. Okay, that's good because the frostbite faded now. So now I can get him just before the phase change, like right here. There we go. Huge stagger as well. On the jump. Now he's going to back up and we're going to freeze this bad boy solid. Watch this shit. Yeah, thou art of passing skill. And it worked. Oh my god. That just seems so ridiculous. Frozen spikes don't hit him though. I wonder if he continues the animation. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I answered that question. He does indeed continue the animation. Okay, he input read me there as well, you cheeky fucker. That one gave me a bit of a jump scare, actually, the way he just followed up and then just slammed down on me. Oh, I thought it was going to tail swipe me there. I jumped a bit too early. A little bit too early. There we go. That's what I thought he was going to do. And he bamboozled me. No more bamboozling for you today, though, Margit. Okay, can jump. Yeah, okay, well, strafe. There we go. Sorry, not jump. Oh, la, la, la. I do want to get off a frozen spikes, though, while he's still frostbitten for some big damage. Here should be a good window. There we go. Come on him. And here we go. Jump. Nope. No jump punish. And easy strafe. Don't want to go for frozen spikes when he's not frostbitten because it just does pretty bad damage. Okay, I can do it here though, surely. Come on, Margit. Oh, I killed him. Okay. Well, there it was. That was an interesting fight for sure. Okay, I must note to self, they definitely continue with the animation they were currently in after you've frozen them. So I must be aware of that. I think it lasts 10 seconds. So I must just be ready for that 10 seconds to be up. So I think this time I'm actually going to skip Godric. I think my goal now is to head to Carrier Manor, because there's a couple things we can get there, like new armor. I think 2 new weapons we can get at Carrier Manor, and we can fight a boss I've actually never fought before. I think his name is Einar, the Ice Guardian. I know he's in the mod. I think he's after... What's the guy's name? Rhys. I think you have to fight Rhys and then you get onto Einar. So we'll go and check those out in the meantime. So before I go off to Carrier Manor, I kind of want to just check out the King's Realm ruins here. This is where you usually fight the... oh god, excuse me. The Revenant and get the Frozen Needle. I kind of want to just see if the Frozen Needle is still here, because I can't quite remember. And of course, I think this guy should be no problem because we could just freeze his ass solid, can't we? Okay, where is he going? Okay, freeze him solid here, surely. There we go. And frozen spikes now just should do an absolute shit ton of damage, baby. Whee! Yeah, that's pretty solid. Pretty good if you ask me. But now let's actually fight him properly, I suppose. Get that frostbite brewing again. Kind of want to not cheese him with spells. Just want to actually kill him. I was gonna say, I want to see if I remember how to do this guy, but he's just so frustrating sometimes, man. Like, his moves are so difficult to deal with. Let me just heal up and be careful, yeah. You know what? Let me freeze him solid. Just as he was about to hit me with the, like, 360 teleport wombo combo. Oh, shit, wait, why did he recover so quickly that time? That was way quicker than the other times, I'm sure of it. That was kind of scary. I was not ready for that. This guy just doesn't give you enough windows to do damage. Like, he either just runs too far away from you. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Fuck that guy. Luckily, though, Night Rain, once again, without Night Rain, that guy would be cooking my shit every day of the week. Thank goodness I learned him a little bit. Is this what I want? Frozen Needle. Okay, it's just another Frozen Needle. I guess I can power stance now. Now, I had no idea this was a thing, but apparently, before going into Carrier Manor, if you just come over here, there's a cheeky little lift you can take straight to Ranni, which will save us a lot of time, I suppose, so I don't have to go all the way through, but I still need to go all the way through anyway. There's 3 different things we could get from here. We could get the Zamor Star Mace, then also the next Frosty Rune, and then also, I think, the Remembrance Weapon from Einar, the Ice Guardian. So it'll take us a while to get through here. Let's go, baby. Oh, look, a crystal surprise giant! Once again, I'll never understand how the fuck that guy fit in there. You guys tell me, because I don't understand. Ow. And be ready for the surprise shieldman. No, they actually blocked me this time. I missed the jump. No. Oh my goodness. Please. Ah. Jesus. Okay, note to self, do not miss that jump. Otherwise, instant death. There, that jump. Goodness gracious. No, please stop. I've got an arrow through my titty. Holy shit. Oh, it's gone. That's got a sting. Okay, now we're at Rhys, and last time I was here, I introduced him to the power of the Buckler 9000. And yet again, you could see its dominance. It's actually very easy to parry this guy. I kind of want to just show off how easy it is. Pretty much every one of his moves can be parried. And I think because my weapons are so underleveled right now, I'm just going to buckle because I'm doing very little damage, and I think I have to rely on the crit damage. I really want to save my stones for the newer weapons. But yeah, as you can see, very, very easy to parry this guy. Not sure if he can be frostbitten, but we'll find out soon enough, I think. Can even parry that move, believe it or not. Doesn't look like it, but you can. And then once he is frozen, we'll... Oh, sorry, frostbitten. Then we'll do freeze solid. And there we go. He is frostbitten. So let's do some freeze solid. And I also equipped Renna's barrier here, because in phase 2, it gets kind of nasty with all the projectiles he spams, especially in the shift to phase 2. So I kind of want to see if Renna's barrier here can help me. Okay, let's use it here. Let's see if this does anything. Oh! Wait, whoa. That was really... Oh, shit. Ow. That was really good. Not only did it block the... Ow. Not only did it block the projectiles, but it also stopped him lunging at me. I don't know it would work like that. I was just hoping it would stop the projectiles so that I could focus on the lunge. But that was actually better than I could have hoped for. That was actually a perfect way to use Radahnn's barrier. Usually it's one of those spells that you just never end up using. But it seems like it had some pretty good use cases right there. That's pretty interesting. Discovering some new stuff in the converging of the mods. I actually mentioned in my last video how difficult it is to deal with his phase transition move. And that's pretty much like a perfect counter to it. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind for future playthroughs, or if I ever plan on doing a hitless run. Just a perfect way to deal with it. And he shouldn't be much longer for this world here. Parry once again. I might be able to get another frostbite, and then we could freeze him solid again, but I'm not sure. He's pretty low here. Probably kill him before we manage to proc it again. Let's see. Last parry, and you're done, sir. Okay, not too bad. MVP was definitely Radahnn's barrier there, man. Okay, maybe it was the buckler, but I like how it interacted in this fight. Okay, now I'm assuming because we haven't found any of the stuff we need yet, that it's going to be in this latter part of Carrier Manor. Now, usually you'd go over there, and that would be the end of the manor, but now you come up this way. Wait, is this just... I think this is it just here, actually. I think I remember. There we go. Okay, there's my glowing rune of frost. Let's have a look. Ice Crag Burst, Ice Shards, a Duelist... You get a Duelist Moonblade that early? That's pretty crazy. And Frozen Phalanx. Okay, only one I don't really recognize there. Ice Crag Burst. Produces a frozen shockwave, builds frostbite on enemies. That's gotta be this Hero of Zamor move, right? And then I think this is just a frozen shattering crystal, pretty much. Fires numerous sharpened stakes of ice in a cone shape toward foes, dealing damage. This damage is greatly augmented on frost-bitten targets. Charging enhances potency. We've got a couple charging enhances potency things. Pretty good with Godfrey's icon. So this is just... Yeah, there we go. It's a bit slower than this Hero of Zamor does it, though. They do it way quicker than that. You can also charge... Ooh. I like the animation if you charge it. You, like, curl up in a ball mid-air and then explode outward. Pretty nice. And then Ice Shards should just be a simple, like, projectile shotgun. Okay, nice. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, what the hell? What's happening? The fuck? I just heard a dragon roaring. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. Okay, that was pretty cool. That's, Glinster Dragon Smaragd? Or is that... I guess that's a Doula, right? This is just a Doula fighting you early. Okay, well, I don't really know how you're supposed to avoid that, though. Seems pretty much unavoidable. Please don't do it again. Goodness gracious. Ooh, there's so much more to this matter than I realized, man. No, stop it, dude. Oh, you can't just spam roll through that. Okay, and there's a grace here. Yo, if I died before the grace, I would have been very upset. Very upset indeed. I actually never went this deep into Carrier Manor. This is pretty cool. There's a lot more here than I initially thought, I suppose. For some reason, I just didn't continue. I don't know. I always fight Rhys and I just felt like that was the end of the dungeon. But now there's clearly a lot more. And then just for research purposes, I'm actually just going to check all the enemies here. Okay, Graven Mass, interesting. Oh, there's a lot of big doggies here. I don't like that. No, doggy, please. No, my game crashed just before the grace. You can see the light of the grace. No, I was right by the grace, man. I feel like I probably need to kill these guys. But let me try an Ice Crack Burst here. Okay, and you do not have good hyper armor on that. Again. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. And again. Damage is not fantastic, though. It does just knock enemies back. Why am I dying to these fucks? Look at them, just staring at each other now. Oh, wait, who is this? Okay, this, oh, wait, that looks like the weapon I'm looking for. Okay. I was thinking I'm, like, right at... Oh, shit. Ow. I was thinking I'm right at the end now, and I haven't got the weapon. Maybe I could parry her? She does have a mace, though. I don't know how easy it is to parry a mace wielder. She's using all my moves! She's stolen all my moves! Thrusting swords are pretty good against NPCs, though. Okay, that looks like the Ash of War that the weapon I have... Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, I just realized I had my mic muted for that. Anyway, we killed her and we got the mace. The skill is called Ice Spike, so it's just... Yeah, I assume it was just the skill that she was using against me. Skill used by warriors of Zamor. Raise armament aloft to fire ice shots from the head of the mace that can seek out foes, dealing damage and building frostbite. Can be fired in rapid succession. Okay, so I can do this quickly. You can just repeatedly do it. Okay. So it's just a weapon that has a ranged option. Nice charged heavy on the mace. I assume it's not a great hammer and it's... Oh, it's just a regular hammer. Okay, nice. Okay, we can get this to probably +3, I think. There we go. Okay, don't have enough to get to 4. +3 should be fine, though, for the level that we're at, I think. I like the look of this weapon as well. That looks clean as hell. The way that the sort of spikes on the mace are made of ice, that looks really, really slick. I like that a lot. Okay, but now let's check out this new boss. I mean, he's not super new. He wasn't added in 3.0, but for some reason... I've just never fought him. Einar the Ice Guardian. Oh, okay, that looks like a big slam. Oh my god, I got frostbitten immediately. Okay, that... Wow, okay. He went near him. Oh, that is, that's what's his name. Okay, whoa. I just saw many different movesets there from other enemies. Oh, I saw Commander Neil and Horalu there. Ow, oh my goodness. Okay, so it's a mixture of O'Neill and Horalu. This is gonna be kind of tough, actually. Einar the Ice Guardian. I might end up being here for a while. I feel like this guy's weapon is probably really cool. Doesn't look too complex, though. I'm really liking this this soundtrack. I assume you could probably jump that. I should probably just be jumping that. Should be an easy jump punish. And this is what? This is just Horalu's jump punish. Yeah, okay, nice. And then jump again. Okay, I'm recognizing the moveset. Recognizing the movesets. Oh, bit too early. Looks like there was an easy strafe there. That attack too could charge heavy, I think. Ow. Could still frostbite him, though. Even though he's sort of like a frost-designed enemy. Okay, there we go. Got a stagger. That was pretty quick. Okay. From getting shit on immediately, I'm actually kind of doing alright here. This is like my second or third try. Got a blood loss as well. Wait, does this weapon do... This does frost and bleed buildup. I need to check that, but I think it does, because that's pretty crazy. Oh, okay. Okay. Was not ready for that. I want to see if you can parry that, because I know you can parry that on a Commander O'Neill. Ow, okay, okay. This guy's cool, though. I like this. What the... Oh my god, I had not seen that move yet. That was pretty cool. Looks like you could probably strafe the last hit on that. Ow. Ow. Got frostbitten already. Oh my... Okay, I'm gonna do what I do when I'm, like, when a boss is cooking my shit. I'm just gonna turn on No Death just to learn the moveset a bit better, and then I don't get punished and have to reset every time. So that'll be nice to help, like, learn him a bit better, because he's a pretty cool boss so far. I'm liking this. Enjoying the theme. But I'm not going to complete it with No Death. If I get him low, then I'll just turn it off, and then we'll do it again. Okay, that is just an easy dodge. Oh, ow. I assume you don't have enough time to strafe that. And then he does a follow-up swing there? No, okay. Okay, it looks like you actually can't jump that. I thought you could, but you might have to roll it. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to jump it. This one you can. Okay, you can strafe that final hit there. That's nice. Ow. Okay, you can jump that. I think you just got to be a little bit further away so the initial foot doesn't slam you. There we go. Okay, you can jump that. Nice. Get a stagger. There's quite a lot of poise, though. Don't want to kill him. And jump here. You're learning him a little bit better here. Okay, there we go. That's a nice strafe. Okay, there's enough messing around. Let's try this. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was going to say, let's try this properly. Was not ready for that. Not a good start whatsoever. Ow. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. Okay, I've been learning this guy's moveset a little bit, and I'm a lot more confident in the punish windows now. So we'll see how I do here. This one is just easy light attack after you roll back. Okay, this is his biggest punish window. You roll backwards twice, and he does a third hit, which you can follow up with a charged heavy. But you have to roll backwards twice, because he doesn't have to do the third follow-up. And if you roll forwards, he pretty much doesn't do that third follow-up. So rolling backwards twice is the way. Here's the Horaloo jump. They've got big stagger, blood loss as well, my goodness. Kind of schlabba-dabba-ding-donging him here. Easy punish. Okay, this one, yeah. Same thing, roll backwards twice. Easy strafe and charge heavy. And phase 2, it's a bit more tricky, because he has a bit of a shockwave on the third slam. And then you have to be a lot more precise with your positioning. Okay, here is the Nile move. Don't have enough time for a charge heavy there, because he recovers quite quickly. Easy jump punishes here. Okay, yeah, you see he has the shockwaves now on this move. So you have to strafe a little bit further, otherwise the shockwave will get you. Ah, that move I fucked up. You're supposed to roll forward to the right. Or you're supposed to jump it if you're far enough away. Okay, punish again. You see, I didn't strafe far enough there. So you don't actually have as big of a window because you have to strafe further. So it takes a bit extra time. So I'd actually recommend just going for a light attack here. You see, he recovers really quickly there now in phase 2. And here you can jump, and then there's a follow-up swing every time. Nice. Going all right here. Should probably heal, though. That move has a really big delay on it, so you got to be very careful. Oh, shit. And then follow up. Ow. See, didn't strafe enough again. But there we go. As you can see, I'm far enough to jump that move now. But if you try jump it when you're too close, he will just step on your face. And you don't want that. There we go. Strafed far enough that time. I feel like I'm doing way less damage in phase 2, though. Ow. Try to jump when I was too close. And that's what happens. There we go. Nice blood loss. Maybe it's because he's not frost procced anymore. Probably why I'm doing way less damage. Because I feel like his resistance has probably gone up quite a lot. Oh. Should probably heal. Although I'm pretty close to the victory. Maybe I just go for it. I think I just go for it. There we go. We got the frost proc. I actually rolled there because I wasn't sure I was going to make it. Ah, fuck. Oh my god, that was scary. Okay, surely we finish it here. Boy. There we go. Okay, a little bit scary, but I did learn the moveset a lot better. I feel like with time, I'll get better with him as well. This was my first time sort of practicing and messing around with him. But he's a pretty cool boss, and then he gives us, I think he just gave me a remembrance, yeah, and then we can turn that in, I'm sure, and then pick up his weapon. But I'm just going to go start off Ranni's quest, because I think we need to do that for a lot of the stuff we need to collect later on. Ranni's Rise. So to get the next Rune of Frost, we actually have to give Ranni the Fingerslayer Blade, which is actually a weapon now. It's not just like an item. You can actually use it as a weapon, which is pretty cool. But it isn't a part of my class. Okay, let's just start her quest. Yes, 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 blah, 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Einar's Hammer causes frost buildup, a lot of frost buildup. It looks pretty damn cool. I assume I don't have enough strength. Yeah, that requires a lot of strength. So we're going to have to use some tears to make up for that. And we'll craft you. Okay, I can only wield this thing with a physic that gives me like 10 strength. But let's test out the skill here. Einar's Ice Storm, and then it has a follow-up. It's pretty cool. That's the move he does like as he opens on you and just like beams his way at you. It's the same move that Commander Nile has. At least the initial part where you leap forward like this. I feel like it's probably impractical in most situations, but for closing the distance, it seems really good. Should be really strong against enemies that can be micro-staggered. So I'm going to teleport all the way to Altus now, get the Somber Bell Bearing, and then activate Radahn Festival, and then go pound Radahn so that we can go and then acquire the Fingerslayer Blade for Ranni, because we need to do that for some of the items we need. Okay, off to the Blighted Forest. Now, I'm assuming this weapon pretty much gives frostbite like almost instantly with the skill. And it's very nice at closing the gap. This is, however, unfortunately, one of my most annoying enemies to fight. So let's see how the skill does here. Okay, I missed the initial. It doesn't go as far as I thought, but that should give instant frostbite, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, let's not get death blood in here, though. There we go. That staggered really quick, though. I just hit the skill and then immediately got a stagger. So this thing is a great hammer, which means it's just going to do fantastic poise damage. Oh, no, I'm going to... No. None of the Deathblight build-up. You gotta remember the Deathblight build-up bar is now in the top right, so I often sometimes just die to it because I forget that it's like not in the middle of my screen now. Yeah, just get some hits off. Another charge heavy. And again, should stagger. There we go. Good night, Sir Wormface. Yo, I remember in my first few Elden Ring playthroughs, this guy was the like bane of my existence. Holy. I could not just get a hang of how to defeat this guy. And now look at him. Pathetic loser. Absolutely destroyed by giant hammer. Oh, wait. There's a Wormface Ashes now? That's definitely new. That's pretty cool, actually. And of course, because this is a strike weapon, this should just be insanely good against the crystalline enemies. I mean, I don't see why not. Watch this shit. Watch this. Hoi, charge heavy. And again. Oh, wait. That should have done way more damage. I thought strike weapons just went through the armor. Why did that do so little? I'm a bit confused. Oh, well, anyway, let's back up, use the skill here. Oh, shit. Okay, that was pretty cool. I didn't expect it to do that. Basically drains your entire stamina bar, though. Let's try that again. That's really cool, actually. There we go. Nice big stag again. The ring guy is kind of just chilling, letting me beat up his friend. He just doesn't care. He's just standing there. Damn, the blade guy just let his friend die. That's crazy. There we go. Big stagger. And kaboom. And now we just bully him. Stagger again. Bam. This weapon, it just feels very meaty. I've always loved great hammers just because they feel like you're hitting with a giant fucking hammer. Appropriately so. And this weapon certainly fulfills the giant fucking hammer feeling. I'm not going to lie to you. Get some of these. Let's get at least this many because we're going to need to do some upgrades. And boom. Up to level 5. That should be good enough for Radahn, I think. Okay, and then onto Kindred we go. I think it's Kindred Highway is correct. Okay, this guy is going to get completely obliterated by the skill, I think. Oh, yep. As expected. Jesus, this thing packs a punch, man. Holy. And he gets... It looks like it does a lot of poise damage as well. Because hitting him like one time after using the skill was enough to stagger. Granted, this guy probably doesn't have the greatest amount of poise in the game, but still. Pretty crazy. There we go, and he's already done. My goodness, this is just a poise machine, dude. Holy. That was quite easy, I think. Yo, this Omen killer's running after me. This guy, he wants to square off. Okay, buddy, you want the smoke? I'll give it to you, but I don't think you'll like it. Yep. Oh my goodness, it one-shots him. I mean, that skill itself, it's... Look, getting that off in a boss fight is going to be rough. But against regular enemies, my goodness. Mincemeat of them, man. Okay, let's see how I do here at Redmane Castle. This place is usually the bane of my existence. Okay, please make the jump first time. Oh my god, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I made it. I died so many times there, you have no idea. It seems like such a easy place to get through, but goodness gracious, I die there constantly. Okay, this fucker was the bane of my existence last time. This bow guy, because he keeps shooting from so far away, so he must die. No, please. Dude! Ooh, I'm gonna lose it. This fucking... Look at his face, dude. That single archer has killed me more times than I'd like to admit. Because if you don't kill him there and you just keep running, he haunts you forever. Like, throughout the rest of the dungeon, he just keeps rain of arrows at you from, like, across the entire map. Backstab? Yes, fuck you, man. Okay, now use the skill here. Knock you over, boy. Wait, he didn't get knocked over? Oh my goodness, he actually almost killed me still, somehow. I assume he roared throughout the move I was using, and then it gave him some extra poise after using the roar, I guess, because he didn't get knocked over. And here's the Starcaller Mattock. That weapon sucks, by the way. It's a new weapon, and it's absolute garbage. But I understand, not every weapon can be insanely good. They gotta just add, like, you know, randomly mediocre weapons, and that's just a weapon that these Starcaller guys have. So I'm very okay with it being like bang average at best. Now onto my boy Dakkius Maximus. I assume he's not really going to give us much of an opportunity to use the skill here. But luckily this is still a great hammer. So should be alright. This move is actually pretty interesting. You could just strafe after the end and go for a big fat heavy. Nice. Should be close to staggering now with that immense poise damage of the hammer. This should do it. Boom. My goodness. No. I missed it. Classic. No, I pressed the wrong button there. I was meant to dodge. Oops. It's fine. I still got this. Still got this. I've actually fought this guy a decent amount of times now because he's been in the mod for a while. Pretty cool boss. Big fan for sure. Let's see what he does here. Okay, he's buffing up. Come on, baby. Oh, a nice frostbite there. And charge heavy stagger. Holy shit. Nailed him. My god. I mean, like I said, this thing just feels so meaty, dude. Oh, that was very close. Oh, boy. Unlocking is actually quite good against this guy. It kind of, like, throws off a lot of his attacks. Wait. In this one, you just go for the strafe and then bag for the heavy. Nice. Should be close to that stagger now. Oh, and again, he's going to give me the window here. Give him the back shots of fury to finish it, surely. And good night. Nice. Yeah, I actually had a little bit of trouble with Dakk in the beginning of, like, when he first came out. But it turns out, like, staying unlocked against him just throws off so many of his attacks. You could just strafe around them very easily. Just keep going. Intelligence and arcane, I suppose. My game's about to crash. Wonderful. Radahn destroyed my game. Nice. See how this goes. This weapon should be really good here. Now, I'm not used to having to... Oh, my God. I was about to say, I'm not used to having to actually dodge these arrows. Because usually I just do the thing where you run back on turret and then he doesn't... Like, he despawns with the bow for some reason. Anyway, they took that out of Convergence, so you can't really do that anymore. Okay, nice follow-up. I can hit a charge heavy. Good. Do want to see what he's doing, though, so let's back up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Another charge heavy. Boy, and let's do a jump hit. Nice. Hit it once or twice. Can probably use the skill here, I think. Do I have enough time for the follow-up, though? That's the question. Yes, I do, because I get the stagger huge. Oh my god, big damage. Can I also get the riposte? I'm stuck inside him. Never mind. I'm literally stuck inside him and I cannot move. Crazy. Okay, I can do another charge heavy here, though. Okay, nice that he did that before he goes up, but he should be going up now. There we go. Okay, one more hit. Nice. Okay, big damage there. Nice that I got the stagger on the skill so that I could do the follow-up, but then I couldn't really punish because I literally got stuck inside him. Not something I thought I'd be saying about Radahn. Okay, do the nice opener. Here we go. Okay, I can do the skill again, I think. Maybe follow-up? Don't know if I have time for this. I just had time for that. My goodness, that was dodgy, though. Okay, get a hit here. Oh, fuck! Come on. Okay, he's throwing. He's throwing. He's still pulling out the bow when I'm right underneath him. A man is throwing for sure. Okay. Oh, he's throwing again. Wait, I frostbite him already? I suppose that's, I actually need to check how much frostbite buildup this weapon does after this. No, not again. Oh my god. I literally shit my pants when I saw him do it. But this time I at least caught it. He got me the first time with that, but not again, sir. Not again. Okay. Slam him in the leg. Okay, now I can probably get off the skill. This should stagger him, I think. With the follow-up. Follow-up. Stay up. Stay up, please. There we go. I just went for it. I was pretty sure it was going to happen, and it did indeed. Whoa, baby. That felt pretty good. Big damage there. Oh, we lost the frostbite, though. Okay, crouch and then jump. Oh, huge, big frost. Dude, the frostbite build-up on this is insane. I actually need to check this. Hold on. 130. Okay, that makes sense. So I suppose the armor of Rime combined with this weapon is just doing insane frostbite build-up. Because usually, like, Remembrance bosses have decent resistances, but goddamn. We're just doing, like, work, dude. Okay, let's go behind here. Do charge heavy. And follow-up. No! Oh, that was close. Do the nice follow-up. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Very good, Radahn. Good boy. They got 2 charge heavies on him. He's probably close to staggering. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay, let's go for the skill here. Another frostbite. Ooh. That was pretty crazy. Damn. Goodness gracious. That was like 3 separate frostbite procs. I feel like I've never ever done that on Radahn. Getting 3 different frostbite procs. So it must be this, where is it? This armor of rhyme, granting immunity to frostbite and causing frostbite buildup on all nearby enemies. So that comboed with 180 frostbite buildup from Einar's hammer is pretty disgusting. Like, I don't think I've ever got 3 separate frost procs before. Oh, also, I actually kind of need to talk to Blide and do all of his stuff because we need to get his armor. It's actually a part of the Frost Witch set. And we can also equip the Great Rune now. Okay, but before Nokron, there's a couple things in the Forbidden Lands that we need to go and grab. I think the Soberstone, then kill Borealis to get his weapon. Then also Consecrated Snowfields. I think there's another new weapon there that we could go grab. And then after that, we will go under to Nokron and do Raddy's quest and whatnot. Give her the Figure Slayer Blade to continue. Okay, Garrison Runes. Okay, hello, fatty. How you doing? Hoi. There we go. Big Steiger on the fatty. Boom, boom. Okay, now we back up. And then I can close the gap here. I don't think I have enough time to follow up. So I'm just going to do the initial slam. Don't want to get hit by the other fireballs. Okay, we good. Yeah, another frostbite. Crazy. Nope, stop it. Dude, these fireballs like falling are so annoying. Okay, surely this is the end of him though. There we go. Good night. Dude, again, they almost got me killed. Goodness gracious. Doing this guy hitless must actually be quite tricky. You got to be like really careful. Like, of course, if you have a ranged option there, I think it's quite easy. But like fighting him up close is a bit tricky with all the fire billowing down like that. Okay, here's Bell Bearing Somber. Let's just go upgrade this weapon quick and then go and kill Borealis. Okay, there we go. Einar's hammer to +8 should be good. Okay, now Borealis is going to be an interesting one because this guy has insane resistances to frost buildup. He can get frostbite, but it takes a while. And anyone who's fought him knows how fucking annoying this guy is. His scream is borderline undodgeable. So I never look forward to this fight. However, the only saving grace is this is a strike weapon, and he does have a pretty severe strike weakness because I assume you, like, crack his armor. So let's see how this goes, man. Ah, there's the scream. There's the scream. Okay, strike damage. Okay, good damage on that. And I can probably get a headshot here on his face. Oh, big damage on the headshot, too. And then you have to jump this because he has a little, like, bit of freezing mist that appears. Wait. Jumped too early there, but it's good. I can probably get another headshot here if he doesn't run away. Good. Very good damage there. Ooh, I can get another one, I think. Actually, let me just go for a charge heavy. This might stagger him, yeah. No. Come on. No, he doesn't stagger. Okay, surely now stagger. Stagger, bitch! I missed! No! I'm gonna have to pay dearly for that. Oh, wait. I think we did get him frostbitten. We did. Okay. That's pretty quick, actually. No, not the scream. Oh, the scream. The dreaded Borealis scream. But yeah, we did get him frostbitten. Kind of crazy. There we go. There's the stagger. Let's try the skill on his face here. Oh my goodness. Another frostbite proc, I think. Holy, with the follow-up. Oh, baby. That was good damage there. Goodness gracious. Okay, maybe this will be a lot easier than I thought. We do have the sort of perfect weapon for this, I guess. This guy used to be the bane of my existence, so I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, and then hit his wing a little bit. Okay, die, fool. Come and die. Oh, leap off the horse and hit his wing. Hui! There we go. Nice, clean finish. That was surprisingly easy. I expected that to go a lot worse. Maybe Night Rain has also taught me how to do Borealis. There we go. Rhymehon. Oh, it's a legendary weapon. Invisible Bridge. Okay, let's see. Oh, God. I know there's a way. Oh, I don't have the right spell equipped. There's usually a way you can actually see. They have a weapon that puts anything on the floor. Maybe Frozen Needle? Like, this can maybe show me the way. Okay, let's try this. Uh-oh. I'm scared. No. Fuck! Okay, let me just check to see that this actually works. Okay, it does. Okay, good. They wouldn't have changed this in Convergence mod, right? Okay. Wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, I found it. I have found it. Genius way to find it here. There we go. Okay, nice. That should be all good. The seal on the rise has opened. Okay, here we go. This should be the staff. There we go. Snow Witch staff. So we can get rid of our old one and just start upgrading this. And then, wait, that's where the Sword of Night and Flame is now? I guess that is a better position for it because it seemed like To get a legendary weapon that good so early and carry a mana without having to fight a boss always seemed a little bit silly, so that does make a bit more sense. Okay, then we can level up our Snow Witch stuff. So now our spells, when we do get a bit more, we'll be doing some very good damage. There we go, all the way to level 7. How does this stuff actually scale? I assume it scales with, there we go, Int S++ and Arcane S++. Okay, once again, Night Rain should have prepared me for this moment. I think I can open with the skill here on his noggin immediately. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice. I like that. And then we kind of just hug his crotch area here, and we should be good. Should be pretty easy to stagger him as well. And maybe get a headshot here. Nice, on the noggin. He doesn't like that, I'll tell you that much. Nice, headshot again. There we go, big stagger. And then I want to skill, like, right next to him. Because you see that initial, like, wind-up as a hitbox, which is quite nice. Oh, I didn't get the riposte, though, but yeah, that wind-up actually does a pretty significant amount of damage, funnily enough. Okay, charge heavy here. Kind of can't see. Okay, charge heavy here. Maybe stagger. No, not quite. Okay, I think this is a safe spot over here, hopefully. Okay, it is. I'm good. I'm good. I'm alive. Took me the longest time to figure out how to dodge that move. Something to do with the cardinal points of the compass. So you got to be like where his head is facing, but then a little bit either to the left or right. Because if you're directly where his head is facing, you are like directly north of him and you will die. Ooh, speaking of dying, I might die here. There we go. There's the stagger, though. He should be dunzos here. Let's finish it with the skill, baby. Oh, yeah. Dead. Nice. Took one hit at the head. It is what it is. And onto the snowfields we go. We got to go to the Elbadoric Rise right here, and that should have a new weapon for us. Then I also want to go back to the Zamor runes because there is an armor set there. We currently haven't got any of the new armor sets, and I think a Zamor set is probably a good set for a melee character. Okay, I mean, there's a chest here. I feel like this is probably it, right? Just a random chest right near the rise. There we go. The frozen twin shards. Now, I believe this is a twin blade. You need some decks. Oh, what the fuck? What the? Excuse me? Where the fuck did he just come from? What was that? Just Red Wolf dropped on me out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Anyway, not bothering fighting him, but we got our twin shards. Can level up a bit of dex, I think, and then we should be able to wield this. Whirling ice blades channel frost magic to suspend the twin blade in midair and cause it to spin horizontally. Those it touches will suffer successive magic attacks that build frostbite. So this will be good with a successive attack build. Also, I just want to draw your attention to how sick this thing looks. Like made out of glass. Well, I suppose it's made out of ice, I guess. But damn, that looks really good. Let's see the skill here. Oh yeah. Okay, so I assume getting up close will do some serious frostbite build-up damage. I do love twin blades, so I'm really keen to use this thing. Oh, I gotta do this with a successive attack build, I think. Let me craft that tier, actually. There we go. Successive attacks. And I'm gonna get the talisman of all crucibles here. And then I also forgot to check out, where is it? Rhyme Heart. I think pairing this with the deflecting hard tier could be really cool, actually. So it's a paired weapon. I like that a lot, actually. It's like a Viking weapon. You can hit behind the shield. Ooh, I like that. I think I want to fight Rellana with this and the deflecting hard tier. I feel like that'd be so cool. Imbue the axe with frozen power and throw it forward towards foes. The axe is then reconjured into your hand. Okay, reconjure. Okay, you just throw it. Okay, it's just a ranged attack. This is a pretty cool weapon. Nothing too crazy. And then now here at the Zamor runes, we're just going to look for the armor set that will hopefully boost our like melee attacks and whatnot. Okay, there we go. It's in the same chest as the Smithing Bellbearing. Okay, that makes sense. Let's have a look at this as well. It's a pretty cool looking armor set, so I may as well equip it. Increases int, arcane, and endurance, and increases all magic damage. Okay, I don't think it has any special effects. Yeah, there we go. Increases int, arcane, endurance, all magic damage. So let's equip all of this. It's quite light as well. Can put the mask on too. Why not? That looks pretty silly. I've still got the transmog on, and I didn't transmog my head, so it's only showing the arm wraps and the head. Okay, let's level up you first of all, because I really want to use this. But now it's time to go collect some more spells. So we're going to go into Nokron and complete Ranni's quest, or at least get the Fingerslayer Blade. I don't have to complete the whole quest. And then we can get the next rune. Although, the Radiant rune, so the one before the third one, I can actually get from Castle Soul. So maybe I just go kill Commander Niall now, and then we can go to Nokron. That's probably a good idea, actually. I feel like I haven't been here once in Convergence because you don't need the medallion to get to Melania anymore. I wonder if they changed it. I feel like it seems normal to me. Okay, this does look sort of exactly the same to me. I don't think Castle Soul got any sort of rework. I've never seen that in the patch notes or anything. So I just can't get over how cool it looks. The glass shards, damn, it looks so damn good. Sorry, again, the ice shards. The ice shards. Okay, that's still the garbage Eclipse Shotel. I wonder if they changed that at all. Because it's such a shit weapon. Well, I guess they did because Deathblight works differently. I'll have to wait until I use the Deathblight classes because I actually don't know how they've changed Deathblight. But I know it went through like a significant change. It'll be interesting to check out. Now, I kind of wanted to parry for this fight, but I don't have quite enough strength to two-hand this, or one-hand this weapon, sorry, and use the buckler. So I'm just going to swap to two-handing as soon as I hit the riposte, like right now. Thank you, good sir. And then I assume the skill here will just make mincemeat of him, right? Yeah, there we go. That was pretty satisfying. I like that skill. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, here we go. This guy just gives you the easiest backstab window in the world. Thank you. And same thing happens to him, I think. Oh, he actually gets a hit off me. Whoa. I thought it would, like, micro-stagger him, but he got a cheeky hit on me there, honestly. May as well Rune arc here as well. Why not? And roll backwards and parry. Thank you. Don't have the greatest damage on the parries here, but it's all right. Oh, got frostbite. Nice. Quite hard to get frostbite on this guy. And then surely here I can strafe and do the skill. Nice. Okay, now back up. Now I really want to parry his like super attack here. Oh shit, I was too close. Ow. No. Oh my god, I just got up. I just got up in time to hit it. That was kind of nasty, actually. Don't think he liked that one. Okay, let me heal though. Whew. Kind of silky with it. And strafe. I can jump this. Nice. And what's he doing now? Okay, doing this move. Bring out the buckler once again. And boom. Eat shit, buddy. And riposte. Beautiful. Now let's back up in case he does the stomp. Okay, no, he's not stomping. Not stomping. There we go. There's the stomp. The undodgeable stomp. Okay, here we go. We can parry this too. I missed it. Shit. I missed it. That one's a bit more awkward to time than the... Oh, shit. He's doing it again. There we go. I hit it that time. Okay. Luckily, he did it again just to prove that I could. Okay. Thank you for doing that, Niall. I appreciate it. Making me look good to the audience here. There we go. Once again. Kinda just bullying him a little bit, aren't I? And this should be the end of him, I think. I think I'm just going to go for the skill while he's getting back up, and that should kill him, yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Now, I assume the rune I'm looking for is just where the medallion usually is, because the medallion doesn't exist anymore. So I just assume they replaced it with the Rune of Frost, because I didn't find it anywhere else in Castle Soul. And yep, there it is. Okay, cool. There's our rune. Let's see what kind of spells we get here. Zamor Ice Storm, Whiteout, Snow Witch's Cunning, Ice Guardian's Reckoning. Oof, oh, okay. I need to level up a lot more before I'm able to use these, though. Okay, this is the melee one, the Ice Guardian's Reckoning. That looks like Einar in the picture there. Looks pretty badass, actually. I love the art on that. Increases total HP and stamina by 10%, but increases the FP cost of sorceries. Your melee attacks cause a shatter effect that grants 55 damage and 0.5% of total target health as increased damage to targets afflicted by frostbite. So, because it causes the shatter effect, I wonder if that works with the freeze mechanic and you actually do damage now to frozen enemies. Because it said that doing shatter things on the frozen enemies do damage. That's why one of the spells actually worked and did damage on a frozen enemy. So that'll be interesting. And this is just the caster, the buff, I think. 5 FP recovery per second, increases casting speed by 99. Holy shit, that's really good. Increases all non-physical absorption by 20% and increases stamina recovery, but lowers total HP by 10. Okay, but it's going to be a while before we can actually use those. So let's go ahead and pick up the third one in the meantime in Nokron. Suppose I don't actually have to go through the hole. I could just teleport to, what, Siofra River? Nokron Plaza, I guess? Yeah, I don't see why not. And then I can go get the Fingerslayer Blade. Okay, who is this though? Is this a mimic? It is a mimic, isn't it? Yeah, it's a mimic. All right, fight me. So I see that they replaced them. Wait, then what is the boss where the mimic is? Oh my god, we both did it at the exact same time. Oh shit, that was good. Okay, oh, I'm here. Okay, so I just avoided all the time I would take me to sort of run down here, and I just get here immediately. Now, who are you? Oh, fuck, it's a Rune Bear. A Rune Bear variant. That looks horrible. Gorath, Scourge of Dreams. Oh, boy. Stop it. I hate Rune Bears, man. I think... Oh, ow. I thought I was far enough behind him. But no, okay, he's kind of weak, though. He's got the whole deer effect on him, too. Oh, boy, not the Rune Bear. I like the soundtrack, though. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know he was gonna... Okay, I did not know about that. Let's try that again. His OST was going pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. It suited the theme of him really good. Just listen closely to the OST. It sounds really crisp. I like it. Okay, let's see if I can do the skill here. There we go. I mean, oh my goodness. That was a lot of damage. Goodness gracious. Wow. The frostbite as well. Oh, he's got the same trails as the real Ancestor Spirit. I suppose it's just themed after the Ancestor Spirit, so that kind of makes sense here. Okay, let's do the skill again, and that probably is just going to kill him, right? Okay. The skill on this weapon is quite good. It's quite good. Ooh, he's got a weapon. Goros's Claw. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't think it suits my class, though. Yeah, I'm into an arcane, not faith in arcane. It does do blood and sleep build up, though. But it's probably a weapon for another class. Is this Beast Claw? Yeah, it's Beast Claws. Okay. I like that addition of that weapon, though. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna say, I wonder if anything's different down here, and already that's looking very different. So, how do I get the Fingerslayer blade, then? Do I still go down the same way? I'm not sure. Because this looks very, very different here. Oh, boy. It looks like I go this way now. Yeah, I think this is the way I go down to get the Fingerslayer blade, I think. I'm not sure, though. I assume they didn't change the location of the Fingerslayer blade, but just how you get down there. This looks... It's probably the right way. Dude, why are there so many of these? Holy fuck! There's so many! Goodness! Leave me alone! Oh, wait, there's a boss gate there? There's a silver, like, husk enemy down there, I think. It's a new boss, for sure. Dude, there's too many of these spike guys. It's pissing me off. Okay, this is how you get here. You don't drop from there anymore. You just come around this way, and there's a grace here, which is quite nice. Okay, yeah, this all looks normal and the same once you get here. Oh, fuck! Dude, oh my god! Please leave me alone. Holy shit. Jump scare. But there's definitely a new boss there. That's not usually there. Okay, who are you? Tierna Knight Mistress. Oh, shit. Okay, she actually looks... I don't know. Wait, is this a brand new boss? Or was this here? I wonder if this got added in 3.0, because I'm not sure. She looks just like a regular Nox enemy, though. Okay, she's got more poise than a Nox enemy, that's for sure. Because that would have micro-staggered the other one. So I got to be a little bit more careful than just... spamming L2, it seems. This is not L2'd in Ring. Oh my god. She's kind of scary, actually. Oh, goodness. I wasn't ready for that. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Goodbye, frame rate. Goodness gracious. That was pretty cool, though. Oh, shit. She just disappears as well. I kind of like that. You stop locking onto her. It's pretty cool. I mean, she doesn't seem too challenging, though. Like, she's hitting me a lot, but I don't even have a lot of vigor, and I'm still, like, surviving. So I think she's just quite a simple boss. Yeah, I didn't know her moveset at all, and I just beat her first time. So she seems relatively simple. Oh, that's a new Ash of War. Assassin's Feint. I have to check that out. Perform skill to dodge an incoming attack. If an attack is dodged in this way, you will strike out instantly, dealing damage and a large amount of posture damage. That sounds pretty cool. I don't currently have any infusible weapons. But I like that they added new Ash of Wars for infusible weapons. Oh, and here's a set for the Night Maiden, I assume. And then this is gonna be the Fingerslayer blade, right? There we go. And this takes you back to Ranni, right? Oh, no, it just takes you here. Okay, let's just go back to Ranni. Ranni's Rise. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, she gives you it back, but as a weapon? That's so sick. Wait. I gotta check that out. That's not for my class, though. I wonder what class this is for. Unique skill, Finger Severer. Lunge. Oh, that's so sick. I always wondered why it's not an actual weapon. This blood-drenched fetish can be used as a curved sword or a backhand blade. Wait, is this a trick weapon? That is so cool, man. I wonder what class this is for. Because it's definitely not my path. But that looks sick. I'll definitely have to go use that in another video, I'm sure. Now, I should be able to go and get the Snow Witch armor set from Renna's Rise as well. Should be open now. Armor of Ice, Icecrag Spear, Ranni's Dark Moon, and Avalanche. So, looks like there's 2 new things there. Plunge your staff into the ground, unleashing a mighty avalanche in front of you, dealing damage. This damage is greatly augmented on frostbitten targets. Okay. The greater form of Icecrag Arrow launches a mass of cold magic. It just looks like a ranged, like, ice option. Nothing too crazy. And then Armor of Ice. Cover your body in Protective Cloak of Ice, increasing absorption by 20%. granting immunity, causing enemy attacks to rebound off your body, and causing frostbite buildup to all nearby enemies. Okay, so this is just a better version of the Armor of Rime. So we must definitely equip that. It's basically just an upgrade to Armor of Rime. And put on Armor of Ice instead. And then we'll try out Avalanche and Whiteout I can actually use though. It's gotta be in this chest, right? Aha, there we go. The Snow Witch set. That's basically just the caster armor for this class, I think. So when I'm going like full caster mode, I just want to be wearing that Snow Witch set. Now, where the fuck does this take me? I think this takes me down to fight Blythe, right? We do need his armor, so... Yeah, here we go. Okay. Well, I guess we will go and fight Blythe now. There we go, get the miniature Rani. Because Blythe's armor should be like the peak. It should have special effects for melee builds, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm a dog fellow, blah, 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 blah. You know what? One thing I wish they changed is I wish they added Torrent into this area. Because this area is so slow to run through. In subsequent playthroughs, man. Takes forever. Okay, and then Blythe is just getting the caster treatment. I don't really know how to fight him that well, so let's just try out an Avalanche here. Oh, wow. Just completely knocks him over. That's Whiteout, I guess? Oh, I definitely need more FP for this. Can I freeze him solid, though? Okay, you can. I thought you couldn't freeze solid NPCs, but you actually just can. I just missed earlier on, I suppose. Let's try an Avalanche again. That's quite silly. Oh my goodness. Suppose I can use the skill here. Okay, I mean, the weapon skill is just probably the best. Okay, skill. Nice. It's not die, though. Wait, I can't backstab him? I feel like you should be able to. Oh, you can. Okay, I feel like you definitely could backstab him. I just missed it. Okay, surely the skill is enough here. There we go. Okay. Now I should be able to freeze him solid again once I get enough FP. Okay, there we go. I can freeze solid while he's mid-air lunging towards me. That's pretty funny. So as soon as he continues, I'm just going to be behind him and then can immediately backstab. That's quite nice. That's so silly, actually. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do the skill again and then he just dies. There we go. Okay, now we get his armor. And the sword is a part of the class. I assume his sword is the same. His armor will be changed, though. I'm not going to go forward in the Lake of Rot either because it's quite a lot changed. And of course, I'm sure I'll come back here in the Servant of Rot class. But for now, I'm going to head to the DLC. It's about time. Wait, where's Blythe's armor? Oh, I think I have to... Oh, I think I have to actually finish Ranni's quest. Ugh, okay, you have to finish Ranni's quest, which I don't know if I feel like doing right now. But now it is time for the DLC. I've put off too long. There's also a really special weapon in the DLC that I maybe should have gone to pick up earlier. But it's a brand new weapon and it looks really fucking sick. I may have mentioned it earlier, but it's the Crescent Moon backhand blades. It looks insanely sick. And I forgot about this NPC invasion here. I'm gonna have to deal with this quick. Oh well. Let's use Avalanche on her. I mean, Avalanche seems to be pretty good against NPCs. I do have very bad mind currently though, so that is kind of limiting me. This Whirling Ice Blade seems to be the sort of NPC killer though. They kind of just get locked into that and then can't really do anything. Whiteout actually seems quite bad. Not gonna lie, yes, it kills them, but very slowly. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Whiteout. It's all good. Okay, let's try out Armor of Ice. I haven't really tried this yet. This should be good in an NPC fight. Ooh, I like the way that looks. That looks really sick. Come on, Sanguine Noble. Let's use a good old Avalanche on him. You can hold this? Yeah, you can. Oh my god, you can hold it. I just did it in time. Goodness gracious. That was cutting it fine, though. I mean, yeah, this is just a very good NPC weapon, this Twin Blade. No, dog, don't get involved. This is not your fight, you piece of shit. But yeah, went pretty smoothly there. When I do the Blood Flame Initiate class again, I'm going to have to test out that Blood Flame Kamas. Because I keep picking it up every time I kill this guy to come to Mohg Palace. And then I just never use it, but I'm definitely going to have to test it out. And then for Konrad, I kind of want to use this Zamor Star Mace again with the Buckler. I learned in the last video that Konrad is pretty vulnerable to being parried, so I think this should be pretty nice at just dealing with him. Okay, buff up with Armor of Ice, and holy shit. That looks so good with no armor on. The way your, like, ice shard particles just sprout out from you. I really like the look of that. Okay, also let's use my physic so that I can wield the weapon. I feel like this Star Mace would actually be really good against Mohg with the Bleed and Frost buildup. I feel like it doesn't really get much better than Bleed and Frost together against Mohg, so maybe I'll just use it again for Mohg as well. Haven't used it since earlier on, so I may as well. And goddamn, that was a very quick Frost proc. Goodness gracious. And again, sit down. This time I don't really have a crit build going, so I'm not doing as much damage. I mean, it's still pretty good. But I remember doing more in my last video. Nope. Oh, I'm so clean with it now. This is a really cool enemy to parry as well. I almost forgot how to do this guy properly because I've just been parrying him every time I come here. So he is a bit of a menace, and this way you can just clean him up quite easily. And then onto Mohg we go. This guy does give you a ton of runes, so maybe we can actually use our new spells now. And let's see. Okay, I can actually use every spell. Okay, let's build around here. So we'll start off with Armor of Ice. Then the melee one I want is this. Ice Guardian's Reckoning. Oh, wait. This adds the new mechanic. So the freezing, you see there, it says striking frostbitten enemies with any 5 hits will cause them to freeze in place for 5 seconds. Enemies that are frozen cannot perform actions and will take 90% reduced damage from hits, but shatter effects will deal increased damage. Also, I wanted to try Raider's Barrier. I want to see if that works against his Blood Rain. So let's try that. And then I kind of want to pre-set up Raider's Barrier. I want to see if that blocks any of his Blood Flame attacks. It does stop me from seeing completely. Oh, there we go. Does it? No, it didn't. Okay, it didn't work how I wanted it to. So it's not like when you use Carrion Retaliation. Or maybe it just faded just before. I'm not sure. But I had a feeling it would work like Carrion Retaliation where it just stopped his Blood Flame, but I guess not. We'll have to try it against Rellana, that's for sure. I feel like it'll be really good in that fight. Okay, easy strafe. And then bang, bang. Okay, there we go. We get the freeze. Okay, didn't expect that interaction. It looks like we stunned him as we... Uh-oh, the game is... The game did not like that. I think I broke him. Okay, he's back to normal now. Oh, shit. That was kind of close. I think I broke the game a little bit. It looks like I got the freeze at the same time I got a stun, which I don't think is meant to happen. And that's probably what happened there, which made my game sort of freak out a little bit. Oh, he's... Oh, okay. He got stuck a little bit there. I think I've broken Mohg, perhaps. There we go. Let's try and get a headshot as well. Nice. Oh, huge damage. No, give me that riposte. I missed it. Fuck. It's okay. We did huge frostbite buildup. And now if I hit him a couple more times... Wait, can I freeze him during knee heal? I did! I actually did. I didn't think that would work. But I hit him 5 times. Okay, he just carries on, though. That was interesting. I did not think that would work. Okay, there we go. Get nice charge heavy. Okay, nice window here for another charge heavy again. I was just out of range there. Didn't position myself very well. Unfortunately... Oh, I rolled a second too early. Yikes. Stop backing up, pussy. Okay, charge heavy. Bag. Bag. And more. As soon as we get another frostbite, he should be done. Let's actually just heal up here, because why not? I thought Raider's Barrier would block that Blood Rain, but it didn't seem to be the case. Okay, I can hit him here once or twice. There we go. What the fuck? Oh, he teleported into almost the exact same spot he was in. Very weird. I don't like Mohg's teleport at all. I'm not a fan. I like that he teleports to you at the beginning of the fight, but I don't like how he does it during, because it stops that whole run-up that he does that takes like 3 years. But like during the phase 2, it doesn't really work very well. Okay, I wonder, maybe Raider's Barrier would block that, but I feel like I wouldn't have enough time to cast it. Like, to be able to react to it in time, I don't think. Oh, damn it, I keep positioning myself badly when he does that. It's like a huge window for a charge heavy, but I just keep going a little bit too far. I guess the range of this weapon is not so good. It is a little hammer after all. Okay, we almost got him. Yeah, this should kill him. Okay, not quite. Should I finish him with the skill? Maybe I do that. Oh, I forgot to roll. Skill. Oh. Skill did not finish him, but I did. Good night, Mr. Mohg. And now into the DLC we go. But I need to go to Ballarat Jail to get the final rune, which I think will go immediately barrel to. And then also grab the new weapon from Fort of Reprimand. The Shadow Rune of Frost, Ballarat Jail. Yeah, okay, we gotta go there. I wonder if they've changed Ballarat Jail completely. From what I remember, it's like somewhere here? No, wait. And I remember I also said I was gonna use Rhymeheart and the deflecting hard tier to guard counter Rellana. But I forgot to actually just remove the deflecting hard tier in this game. And they put that effect on a specific armor piece. I think it's the Curseblade helmet for some reason. And I know you could find that in Bonnie Jail. But I don't know if I want to do that now. I kind of just wanted to craft deflecting hard tier. I don't think I want to go all the way to Bonnie Jail just to grab that. So I may end up just using either the new spells or the new weapon from Fort of Reprimand against Rellana. I don't know if I like Rhymeheart then, because I also had a look at that armor piece, and it says the effect only works if you have a weapon that doesn't have intelligence or fate scaling, which Rhymeheart does. So that just means you cannot do like deflecting hard tier guard counters with Rhymeheart, which I feel like is just silly. I feel like that weapon was sort of made for that. I don't know, man. It just feels wrong to not be able to do that. Yeah, this looks pretty much the same to me. I mean, I guess it makes sense for it to be here, because this is like a very frosty-themed sort of dungeon. Even without any convergence changes. There's like icicles all over. There's frozen maggots everywhere. Like, it makes sense for it to be here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm playing with fire here. That was close. Holy shit. Oh my god, this rope. No, that rope pushed me. No. Fuck, man. Okay, is this it here? Oh. Nope. Nice try, buddy. I forgot about that surprise guy. Is this it here? Nope. It's just the Shadow Somberstone. Okay. That is fucking crazy. I'd killed that... Bro, I'd killed that guy, and I saved and quit to go, like, get some coffee, and I came back, and he'd fucking respawned. And as I, like, load back into the map, he just fucking... What? So this is what happened here. You see, okay, this guy, there's my runes there, to drop onto this ledge. He's obviously hiding in that pot. But when I came here, I killed the pot, or I knocked him down at least. And then got the chest, then quit out to go and make my coffee. And then obviously when I came back, I assume he just respawned there. And then I just, like, I quit out right in that spot. And then he just immediately did that, like, scripted attack and just fucked me. I mean, I can't say I should have expected that, but it makes sense as to why it happened. It wasn't like a break in the game. Like, reloading the area made him reload in that exact same, like, scripted place. So it makes sense why it happened. It was just crazy. Like, that it did happen, you know, one of those things. At least now I know to not quit out in front of a scripted area spot. Okay, I don't... This is where you break the... Oh no, I thought I could make that jump. I just missed it though. I know there is a way of making it across there, but I'm not sure what you need. I don't know if you can do it without like a special Ash of War, but I think you can jump across it somehow. Anyway, I do need to look here just in case the rune is hiding somewhere here. Oh my god. Yeah, so I've gotten to the end here and I still haven't found the rune. I feel like I probably missed it. I can't remember how to get to the place where you usually get the Jarhead. Maybe that's where you get it. So I'll have to go and figure out how to get there again. But I may as well just kill Onze while I'm here. Don't see why not. Guys, also a Night Rain enemy. Okay. Just gonna hit him a couple times. Just keep the pressure on him, and that's usually how you kill him. Okay, do your big leap attack that I can punish. Nope, not that one. This one. Good, I can punish that with a backstab. There we go. Eat shit, baby. And then this skill just should rinse him here. Okay, it's frozen him as well. Then I just do a couple of these for like 0 damage. Oh, I get the stun though. Nice, we'll take that. It's kind of getting bullied by this. And again. Oh no. No, no, please, Onze. I'm panic rolling. I've never panic rolled so much in my life. That was kind of scary. Okay, another backstab. Should do it. There we go. Okay. Woo. This guy's a bit of a menace, actually. Doesn't matter how many times you fight him, he can always mess you up. Ooh, boy. Okay, he actually gives you the rune. Okay. That's interesting. Ooh, a legendary Ash of War as well. Stormbreaker's Deflection. Wait, hold on. Stormbreaker's Deflection. Flick your wrist to conjure this power of the storm on the armament for 1 minute. While active, this weapon gains spontaneous guard. Okay, so there is more than one way than just the helmet, but I obviously can only put this on weapons that can be imbued. And there's actually not that many. Oh wait, usable on all melee armaments? Wait, I gotta check to see if I can actually like change the Ash of War on a somber weapon. Because it's legendary, it could do that? Let's see. Oh, I mean, you just can't... Nah, you just can't put Ashes of War on... I mean, I can put it on the Midnight Dagger, though. Oh, I suppose when it says usable on all melee armaments, it means like every category, not any unique weapons. Okay, so I still can't use it on Reinhardt, unfortunately. That's pretty sad. Shadow Rune of Frost. Let's see what this gives us. Divine Ice Burst, Shatter the Shards, Mass Freeze, and Ice Quake. Goodness gracious. Divine Ice Burst. Stomp your foot to raise a multitude of frozen spikes from the ground at your feet, causing magic damage. Frostbite buildup, and also shattering frostbitten targets for additional damage. So that is a shatter spell that will work against frozen targets. Shatter the shards, slam the end of your staff into the ground to call a ring of ice crystals around you, then lift the staff to cause them to shatter into tiny fragments that seek out and pierce foes. Causes frostbite buildup, of course it does. Mass Freeze. Release an aura around you that causes a large amount of frostbite buildup on all nearby enemies. If an enemy is already frostbitten, they will become frozen in place for 10 seconds. Enemies that are frozen cannot perform at actions and will take 90% blah blah blah. Okay, so this is just freezes everybody like around you, so it's a good like AoE freeze. Ice Quake, strike your staff on the ground and cause a massive outburst of snow and ice around you, followed by sharp ice crystals causing damage. Frostbite buildup and shattering already frostbitten targets for additional damage. It looks like you could hold that one as well. Okay, let's see Divine Ice Burst. Oh wow, that is indeed a Divine Ice Burst. I like how quick that comes off. Okay, you cannot use it while jumping. But it's just a very quick stomp. Holding doesn't really do anything, but that's quite nice, honestly. I like that. Okay, then Shatter the Shards. Interesting. I assume those go and seek out enemies. Oh my god, I'm using all my FP here, though. Have not been leveling mine at all. These are probably new. Then Mass Freeze. I think this is supposed to... If they're already frostbitten, it'll then freeze them again. I mean, it's not working on the sheep. It's not freezing the sheep. Or maybe... Oh my god, stop running from me! Fuck, that sheep... I'm trying to test my spells on it and that sheep is just out of here. Okay, anyway, let's check out Ice Quake. This one you can hold. Okay, well, say goodbye to all your vision whenever you use that spell. Not sure if I'm going to be using much of that. You literally, like, wiped out your entire screen when you use that. Let's go get that final new weapon from the Fort of Reprimand, I think. Oh, I also forget we must get our talisman. I forget about that. I wonder what the talisman is going to do to change the Frost Witch. Maybe we'll get that after we defeat, like, Rellana or something. This looks very different. Usually you go up there. But I don't think you can reach straight away up there now. Okay, it looks like this is actually like a mini dungeon now, the Fort of Reprimand. Usually you could just skip the entire thing, but I'm kind of forced into it now, I think. Okay, it might take me a while to find this weapon then. I don't know if I have to beat... Ooh, who are you? Let's try Shatter the Shards against them here. Okay, that's pretty good. It seeks out enemies, decent damage. This guy's also... Okay, this guy's also a caster, it seems. And then Ice Quake? I mean, it does a shitload of damage. This is usually where you find the Iris of Occultation. Wait, maybe this is it. No, it's just America's Rune. Wait, are you just trapped? Wait, you are... Dude, you're just trapped in here if you come down and you actually just have to die. Because remember, you couldn't get through that gate. That's fucking brutal. You're just forced to die if you drop down there. Why would they do that? Because look, I can come right here to the room I was just in. Well, I assume I need to pull this lever for something, though. I have no idea what I did with that, but something happened. Maybe it's in this room here. Let's go have a look. Okay, is this it here? Oh, there we go. Okay, Crescent Moons. Glad I came to check here. That looks insanely cool, that design. Okay, let's have a look at these. Oh my goodness, that design looks so good. Goodness gracious. They're backhand blades, I assume. Yeah, there we go. They have that nice momentum retaining light heavy or running light. The momentum retaining running light. They still got that. Got the nice charge heavy. Oh shit, these are sick, dude. The design is so good. Of course, they do frostbite buildup. This is perfect for our build. Unique skill, Moon's Orbit. Infuse the blades with frost for 45 seconds, increasing magic damage and frost buildup. While active, use the skill to throw both blades forward, which will then return to your hands. Holding the skill will increase the range. Okay, so this is uncharged. Oh, that's just buffing up. Okay, so it's like a Dark Moon Greatsword buff. I like that. And then now that's using that just sort of throws them. And then if you hold it, it increases the range. That's really cool. So let's hold the skill here. I still missed the sheep, though. How is that not hitting the sheep? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's so cool. These weapons are really nice. I mean, I don't know if I'll use the skill that much, because I like to be up close, and I feel like just imbuing them with frost and more magic damage will make them very good up close anyway, so you probably don't even need to use the skill. I don't know. I feel like they probably proc successive attacks really quickly. Okay. This is a perfect weapon for Rellana, so let's go and take a shit on her, I think. I want to try Renna's barrier in this fight. Also, let's put my physic with successive attacks, I think. There we go. My weapon is only level 7, and they adjusted all the scalings of the DLC bosses, and Rellana is strong against magic damage, so I might even have to come back. Yeah, I think my damage is going to be quite pathetic, but we'll just wait and see. Okay, I could have used Renna's barrier there, actually. But maybe that one comes off a bit too quick. Maybe the slower projectiles are better to use Renna's barrier. I'll have to swap to it just to make sure I can use it. Maybe now? Okay, here we go. Let's try it now. See if this works. It should work, right? Yeah, there we go. Nothing too crazy, but it's still pretty cool to do. Okay, let's just outspace and then charge heavier. Oh, that missed. Crazy. I do love the charged heavy on this backhand play, though. Okay, we got to frozen as well. Forgot that would happen with one of our buffs. Must be ready for her to unfreeze at a moment's notice, though. Not sure if I have enough time to cast Renna's barrier before she does that one, though. So maybe I'll just stick to the slower glint blades. Oh. Careful. Careful, careful, Rellana. Don't get too aggressive on me. Okay, she casts here. I don't know if it'll block that. I have a feeling it won't, because I know other things that usually block projectiles don't actually block those ones. Okay, that time I at least reached with my charge heavy. Much better. Okay, nice frostbite proc. It's probably how we're going to be doing most of our damage here, just with frostbite procs. But luckily, these weapons get them like it's no one's business, because otherwise our damage is quite bad. Okay, I'm going to have to focus a little bit because of how little damage we're doing here. Oh. Okay, we got her frozen again. I don't know if this builds up poise damage. Oh, okay, it does, I guess. I don't know if that happened just as she came out. Anyway, looked like it was alright, though. Okay, probably gonna phase change soon here. Line up a charge heavy. Just spaced perfectly there. Okay, I'm gonna cast Renna's barrier just in case this works. But I don't think it's going to. No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't work. You can also see how nice it is to backstep that. But it did not work against that, unfortunately. Had a feeling it wouldn't. Okay, jump here. Maybe she... Okay, moons. I obviously can't do it here. Okay, I can use the skill here, maybe? Oh, we freeze her. Nice. Let's just do it again. Why not? Get a little bit of damage on her, sure. Oh, she's unfrozen. Charge heavy. Nice. Pretty good damage here. Like, all the damage should be against us, and we're still somehow making it work, I guess. Okay, just gonna strafe here. Heavy. Oh, nice stagger. So awkward, just do 2, like, little light attacks, and we got the stagger to... Yeah, let's do more of this. Nice frostbite proc. Oh, shit. Ow. That's a crazy way to die, man. Oh, I was going so smoothly up until that point. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'm actually going to use Ice Quake here instead of Renna's barrier. Renna's barrier is just not really doing enough, I don't think. Yes, it can block like one instance of the glint blades, but you know, like, so what? They're pretty easy to avoid anyway. And at least Ice Quake will be able to do some damage on her while she's frozen solid, because we're not really doing that much damage, so that'll be quite nice. Because we can get a solid freeze on her once per frostbite instance. So we'll get a couple, I think, because we build it up so quickly. Yeah, look at that. Okay, should get it on her with a couple more hits. I think it said you need 5 hits on a frostbitten enemy. Can line up a charge heavy here. There we go. 1 or 2 more hits should do it. Here we go. There we go. And now Ice Quake. How much damage is that going to do? Okay, how much is that? Whoa, 5,000. Okay, that was quite good, actually. More than I was expecting. Pretty significant. It might stagger her soon. Maybe not. I don't really like being in this corner here. There we go. There's the stagger. Beautiful. Another frostbite proc on her soon. That means she will get frozen. There we go. Nice. And then we can Ice Quake again. Did it a bit delayed this time. She might recover too quick. Ah, okay. Into phase 2. She did recover, but luckily she was just phase transitioning, so she didn't immediately start hitting me, which otherwise could have been quite bad. Okay, I can use the skill here, I think. Nice. Just enough time for that. And let's see how we do here. Can style on her a little bit with some backsteps. I missed though. Might start mooning here. Okay, nice easy strafe punish. Okay, nice. Charge heavy. Kind of locked in right now. I don't want to lose this again. Don't have enough FP to use Ice Quake again. Gonna have to wait for it to regen. Uh-oh. Okay, luckily I wasn't close to her when she did that, because at least I could close the gap here. Oh, I just missed that. Damn it, man. That move up close is pretty rough to deal with. You can strafe it quite nicely by, like, baiting her into one direction, similar to Waterfall, and then immediately changing directions. But it's just much easier to run away from at range, I think. Oh, that was pretty close, but we good. Okay, here's a nice window. I can use the skill. Okay, we freeze her solid. Ice Quake, finish it off, surely. Come on. There we go. Finish her off with Ice Quake. Nice. Don't know how I feel about the Ice Quake. There's good damage on a frozen target, though, of course. But it's quite a nice cycle, how you go through, like, frostbiting them, then freezing them, then having to reapply the frost, get another freeze. It's like a nice cycle of combat, I think. So I don't mind it too much. Okay, I think the plan now is to go back to base game and go through Farum Azula to get the 2 somber bell bearings. So then I'm supposed to come here to then get the talisman for the frost switch. But I definitely want to upgrade my weapons before that. Because I discovered in the last video that the bosses in this Rao Reliquary, my goodness, that's a mouthful, are absolute menaces. So I definitely want to be prepared to do a little bit more damage before I come here. So let's go through Farum Azula, then come back, and I may as well just level up while I'm here too. Okay, there we go. 43 intelligence and 43 arcane. That should be good. Okay, armor of ice. I feel like this guy won't be long for this world. My damage is probably really good by now. Yeah, it's pretty good. Light attacks doing that much, and then just... This class just gets immediate frostbite procs. It's so easy. I mean, I guess it is the Frost Witch, so it makes sense. Oops. Can I Ice Quake here? I don't have enough time for that. I'm gonna die. I can't see! Ah! I just rolled there. I could not see shit. Luckily, he jumped up, so it should be fine, yeah. But goodness. You gotta be sure that you have a big window to do damage before you use Ice Quake, because it just completely blinds you. Oh, well. Okay, onto the Sanctum we go. Always make sure I get this Grace, because I oftentimes just fall on the way down to the bottom. It's pretty precarious here. No! Fuck! Well, I did say it, didn't I? No, dude, I'm being careless. Okay, I need to go slowly. I'm being so stupid. Okay, here, then jump. Yes, good. Nailed it. Okay. Now, this is the tricky one, because I don't want to overshoot it. Ooh. Okay, I'm good. Took a little bit of damage there, but oof, that's usually the worst part. And then I think for Kindred here, all our weapons are doing pure magic damage, so our damage is going to be fine. But I think I want to go with Einar's hammer, just because it does a shitload of poise damage, and this guy gives you a lot of windows here. So let me just make sure I put in the right tier to be able to actually wield this with enough strength. I gotta say, I do love this arena for this guy. I think this is a boss, like, worthy of a cool arena, because they're such cool design enemies, really scary as well. So I kind of like that they got some treatment here. Yeah, 700 damage on a light attack is pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good, that's for sure. Oh, careful. And another. There we go, very solid damage here. And I can charge heavy here, surely. Okay, just hit him, nice. He's probably going to stagger soon. Surely. And okay, one more hit all to do it. I think if I just go for a running jump attack, it's a stagger here. Okay, wait, no, I can go charge heavier. These guys can't get frostbitten, unfortunately, but I don't think that matters because, like I said, the pure magic damage should be more than enough here. Is he going to do his jump? No. Not quite. Can charge heavy here. Nice. And I can just do a backstep. Just style on him a little bit. Why not? And headshot. Oh, I missed. I like to go for the jump headshot there. Okay, surely another try. There we go. I think that was a headshot. I can't be sure, though. Okay, he's just spamming this attack. There we go. Doing a lot of damage, though. 900. Dude, what the fuck is happening? Why is he doing that like 3 times in a row? That was very strange. Okay, let's do the skill, yeah. Although maybe it's not worth doing the skill with no chance of frostbiting. I'm not sure. But that was very strange. I've never seen him queue up that same move. Like, was that 3 times in a row? I think it was. Okay. Come at me, sir. Okay, it should be an easy window here. Ooh, just in time. Backstep. Clean with it. Ah, I just missed the headshot there. Rough. Okay, almost dead. Come on, baby. No! How am I getting greedy right at the last second, dude? I was going so smoothly. And he just one-shots me as well. Oh, that was brutal, man. Fuck. Deserved. The greed. Come on, baby. Surely stagger soon. There we go. There it is. Big stagger. May as well just get another charge heavy. On his noggin, 2,000 damage heavy there. Goodness gracious. Cracked his skull on the forehead. Okay, another one here, surely. Nice. And then headshot. There we go. I think if I do 900 damage, it means I'm hitting the headshot there. I'm not sure. Maybe it just does a 900 damage on a jump heavy anyway. Anyway, going a bit smoother this time. Big fat crit there. 2,000. Let's go. And style on him a little bit. There we go. And should be able to get another charge heavy here. Come on! Ah! I don't want to try another jump heavy just to see if I was getting the headshot. Okay, never mind. Glad I didn't go for it there because that was a bit scary. Okay, maybe he's just done here though. Okay, let me go jump heavy here. See if it does 900. Okay, I wasn't getting the headshot because that was clearly a body shot. And it did like the same damage. Okay, surely I don't throw again, right? Too early. Okay, let's finish it with the skill, yeah. And... no! Dude, what? I don't know that miss. Okay, one hit is all it's going to take here. There we go. Oh my goodness. Why was that so drawn out? Anyway, BBK in the bag. Baramazula. Let's go. Okay, here's Somber number 1. And let's go on our way to grab number 2. I go through Reddit a lot, and I was scrolling through the Reddit on Convergence, and I saw someone post a huge rant on Faramazula and Convergence, saying it's like the most abysmal abomination they've ever seen. They were just like really going at it, how Convergence is so great, but they just cannot excuse this like abomination of a legacy dungeon. And you know what? I can't help but agree, because I had the exact same feeling coming through here for the first time in Convergence. It just seemed to be way too brutal for no reason, and I think I'm still with it. Like, it feels like it almost tripled in size, and the difficulty also just tripled with the enemy placements and like the holes in the floor. It just seems like pretty badly overtuned, but it was just so funny to see that other people were relating to my first experience on this. So I had a good chuckle reading that. It seemed like this had just like totally ruined that guy's day. For Seera, I'm just going to use Rime Heart. I haven't actually tried this yet. I did say I didn't really like it because I wouldn't be able to use like Spontaneous Guard. But I mean, may as well just give it a try. I feel like it can't be that bad, surely. Okay, now for Seera, the Blade of Ancients, or as I like to call him, Seera, the Frame Rate Destroyer, because that's exactly what he does to your powerful PC. Say goodbye to all your beautifully generated frames, because this guy doesn't give a fuck with all his lightning effects. But other than that, he's a pretty good boss. But I can't imagine fighting this guy on a low-end PC. I think I might have a hernia. And so would my PC. Okay, doing some good damage here, though. Ooh, actually take a hit there, unfortunately. It's all good. He does have one attack that I don't like, though. I'll try to talk about it when it happens. But it's like... hold on, let me just wait for it to happen. It's when he, like, does all the lightning effect. This one. All the lightning effects on the floor. And if he does the follow-up, you're forced to roll his blade, but then if you roll the wrong way, you'll end up just rolling into one of the lightning effects because they don't happen at the same time. So it's really annoying because you can avoid his blade, but then roll directly into a bolt of lightning and then just die. So I'm not a big fan of that attack. It's a bit of a nasty frame trap, and it doesn't really seem like it at first. But other than that, he's pretty good. Certainly better than Godskin Duo, that's for sure. And yeah, he follows this up. Can throw the axe in his noggin again. Nice. Okay, let's just back up. Hit him in the face. Yeah, this one. See, if he does the follow-up, I have to be so precise about where I roll. Dude, you see? It's like, I feel like it's almost impossible to... it's not impossible, but I just gotta make sure I roll into exactly the right position. Otherwise, he just catches you. Luckily, I have a little bit more vigor than usual, so I didn't just instantly die. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can actually avoid it this time. Okay, there we go. There's no lightning there. So that time I can do it fine. Oh! Almost got me there. Axe to the face. Nice, just caught him. And this should do it. And goodbye. Frost proc right at the end. Pretty cool boss. Ooh, I'd be keen to actually try out the lightning class in future. I've always wanted to try that Glaive of the Ancients, but I'm never really using the right class for it. But I feel like it could be really cool. Okay, let's go grab the next bell bearing. Okay, and there we go. Somber bell bearing 5. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. No, please. Ah! Okay, got the somber and now onto Maliketh. No, oh my goodness. Shouldn't take too long to get there if I don't die. Why do I speak sometimes, man? Anyway, we got the bell bearing. It's fine. Okay, we'll buy a couple of you. Couple of you. So let's level this up to... There we go. And I got some somber shadowstone, so I may as well just over level it. Let's also make sure our staff goes up. Crescent moon. And some more star mace. Great weapon. And for this, I kind of want to go all out into successive attacks. And for that, I need some more combat remnants because I want to craft the wingsword insignia. I do have the physic already, but I feel like this against Maliketh, spamming the skill, the whirling ice blades will go crazy. So let's just go grab some combat remnants quick. Yeah, let's grab you. Boom. And then I will need another one to be able to get the special class specific talisman. So let's go grab another one quick. Okay, we'll craft you. Wingsword insignia. It turns out I already have 2, so I don't even need to get another one. I can't remember when I got the other one. Ritual sword, wingsword insignia, graven mass, and magic scorpion. Okay, then let's also grab you. Thank you very much. Heirloom remnant. And then let's test this out on Tree Sentinel quick. I feel like this is probably going to be pretty disgusting. Okay, as soon as we get the frostbite, it's pretty much done. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good as I thought, actually. Still good, though. Certainly not bad. But I remember Nia's Passot, I pretty much one-shot this guy with the successive attacks build. Which makes me just think Nia's Passot is just a completely broken weapon. There we go, get the stagger, and one more should do it. So that's still, obviously... I mean, that's still really strong, surely. But it ain't no Nia's Passot. I can't wait to do the Dex class so I can use Nia's Passot again. Because that is probably one of the most broken weapons in the game. Okay, now we're getting to the point in Convergence where your damage just starts to become obscene and the base game bosses don't really stand a chance. But we'll see. How's the damage here? Oh, I somehow didn't get caught there. But that almost insta-killed him. Wow. Pretty crazy. Okay, then this should immediately send him into phase 2. Wow. Extremely skilled gameplay right there. Took me very long indeed. Okay, I want to try Shatter the Shards here. I should get a good window. Here we go. Let's see if I can get one off here. Okay, surely here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try. Oh, I'm an idiot. I pressed, I thought I was playing Night Rain, so I pressed L2. Okay, when can I get off another Shatter the Shards? I don't know now. I fucked it up. Try bait out that move again, maybe. We'll get the frostbite, though. Okay, maybe here? Kind of got off. Oh, it chases him. Okay, that was quite nice. Actually, almost a perfect time to use it, because the shards sort of chased him there. That was quite nice, I guess. Okay. Nice, easy strafe here. Use the skill. Okay, we get the freeze proc on him as well. Goodness gracious. Let's drink an FP pot. Not gonna do anything risky while he's still frozen, because I learned the hard way that the freeze is inconsistent on the timing. But we should have him here, no problem. I do kind of want to finish it with Shatter the Shards, though. Okay, let's try to do it here. Okay, here we go. Surely, yeah. Actually press the right button this time. There we go. Nice finish. Wasn't exactly the most challenging fight ever, but we're going to head back to the DLC now, where it should get a lot more challenging. I'm going to go fight that Rao Reliquary boss. And I think what I want to do is use one of the spells, the Stomping spell, but with a parry shield, because it's sort of like a melee spell, because you do it really up close and it comes off pretty quickly. And I feel like that'd be a pretty cool build. I also combo that with the Beloved Stardust to really like see how fast I can do it. We'll go with Snow Witch's Cunning to go with the caster build, then Armor of Ice, and this one. I think it's like Hoarfrost Stomp or a Divine Beast Stomp from the one that you get from Divine Beast Dancing Lion. It'd be pretty cool to have that in my right hand and then the buckler in the left. Now, I won't be able to do any critical hits here, but I assume the damage with this should be fine. So I don't think it's as necessary to do said crits. Let's see here. What about 1500? That was pretty good. And as soon as we get the frostbark, it'll be even better. Oh my goodness. Hitting him with the buckler destruction. There we go. There's the frostbark. Oh, and I'm dead. Fuck! Okay, let's do this. Round 2, Fire Knight. Oh my god, I just panic rolled like a buffoon. It's fine. Recovery. The recovery of dreams. Oh, I'm so back. Okay, never mind. It's all good. Oh, it's all good. Hold on. Oh, I've got him. I've got him in the loop. I got you, baby. No, shit. Yes. Fuck that guy, man. Oh, I love parrying these guys. Flame Arc. I think that's a new Ash of War, actually. But I don't have any infusible weapons currently. I think all of the weapons I get are pretty much like Somber exclusives. Okay. Anyway, let's head to Cathedral now. Now, in my previous video, I fought the Rao Reliquary Rightkeeper dude. That is a huge mouthful. And I was wondering if they're all the same across all of these places here, or if they're different. Because I did this one, and this is a separate one. I wonder if his moveset's the same, or if anything is different at all. I guess we'll soon find out. Okay, let's give this a try. This should be interesting. Okay, am I in the same spot? Yeah, okay. It took me to the same spot as last time. This, like, sort of a arena here. Now, I remember parrying him was okay, because he kind of had a sort of Crucible Knight moveset. Okay, I do not okay, I immediately realized that the moveset is completely different, because I do not remember him doing that at all. That's completely new, and quite annoying, actually. Makes parrying a bit harder, I think. Okay, this one I can parry, yes, okay. And then I assume I can do the... Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's how it went last time. Okay, let's see, how's the damage? 1600, okay, that should be good. Now, I want to stay in, but, like, those beams are pretty annoying. I don't remember doing those beams. That must be the exclusive to this one. Oh, gotta be careful, though. Okay, we can frostbite him, though, which is huge. Ow. Okay, here's the Crucible Knight move. And then I can do one of these. Dude, okay, he's really spamming this move. Not a fan of that. Because then I can't parry as much as I want to. There we go, there's one. Okay, luckily our damage is fantastic here. I remember that was a grab, so you can't parry it. Okay, into phase 2. Let's see if this is any different. Remember he did like a... Okay, I do not recognize that. Wait, he's got glint blades. These are pseudo glint blades. Ah! Ah! Okay, they do have completely different movesets. I've realized that very quickly. Uh-oh. What? What the fuck, man? Come on, baby. Wait, what the fuck is this? Is that Comet Azure? What? He just whipped that one out of nowhere. Oh my... Okay. Okay. I struggled with this guy last time, and I guess I answered my question on whether they have a different moveset, because this one has completely different moves. Some of them carry over, but, like, the majority of them are just completely different. Okay, surely... Okay, if I'm standing close enough to him, there is a little safe spot there. So as soon as he does the Comet Azure, I just gotta, like, run straight towards him. But he doesn't do it, like, in a consistent manner. It's kind of just random. Okay, come on, I got this. I got this guy. He ain't shit. So you can also do the Comet Azure here on the phase change. Yeah, he's doing it. Oh my god. Okay, but if I just run towards him, it's fine. Kind of got a clip there, but it seemed to be okay. Should be okay, yo. Ow! Ah! And he does a follow-up here. Yeah, I wonder if you could parry that final hit. I don't know. It looks a little bit too heavy. Maybe not. No, beam, stay away. Oh my god, I'm 1 HP. Okay, this one, when he jumps up... Oh, I'm dead, yeah. Oh, I'm not dead. Crazy. When he jumps up, he starts... The blades go off. I just gotta be wary as soon as he jumps up. Okay, here we go. The blades. But if I just run to the side, it's fine. Okay, nice. That's not too bad to avoid, actually. Oh, no! Okay, let's see if you can parry the follow-up. Oh, you can! Okay, okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, interesting. He's still pretty tough. Still pretty tough. So that means that all of these have different movesets. They all have some similar moves, but every single one has a sort of variation of that moveset. That's so cool. It took me quicker to do this one than the last video, but the last video was the first time I ever fought him. And I think my damage was a little bit better this time. But yeah, pretty cool fight. I do enjoy that. Okay, but I think I'm still missing some remnants. I need an enchanted and a warding remnant, so I'll be right back. And then, yeah, there we go. Very nice. And now we can pick up the jewel. Okay, let's make sure we get the right one. Jewel of Primeval Darkness. Okay, there we go. The Dark Moon. Jewel of the Dark Moon. Favored by the... Really? You followed me here. Granting many effects favored by the Frost Witch. Yes, sir. Oh, baby. Let's have a look at that. I could probably get rid of this talisman. Int and Arcane are increased by 3. Very nice. Frozen solid enemies will now receive 50% less damage for the duration instead of 90%. So that means when enemies are frozen, we can actually now hit them and do reasonable damage. Just take advantage of that huge window. Frostbite effects now remove 12% of total enemy HP instead of 6. Okay, so Frostbite is just more effective in total as well. Then Armor of Rime and Armor of Ice now lower the FP cost of sorceries and weapon skills by 25%. Casting non-frost spells is disabled while equipped. So you can only use frost spells, but I mean, that's all we're planning on doing anyway. It seems like a really strong all-round buff for both melee and casting on the Frost Witch. So we'll take that, baby. And what, I think I just go kill Messmer now? Why not? We're pretty close to the Shadowkeep anyway, so let's just head on over. I also realized I leave these cool, like, that relic, sorry, that talisman makes me leave these cool, like, frost footprints you can see on the floor there. Kind of like that, just a neat little touch. The frosty prints, you can see all the particles along the floor there from where I left them. There we go, look at that. Nothing crazy, just a cool little touch to the talisman, I think. I like that. I love attention to detail. Now, the only reason we really do this is because you want to get the somber bell bearing that you find right here. And then I usually go grab that quick. Oh, he just killed all his minions. Okay, there we go. There is the somber bell bearing, excuse me. And then I think for Messmer, I definitely want to go back to using the crescent moons. I feel like I use them against Rellana. It's only fitting to use them against Messmer as well. It just seems like the correct thematic thing to do, I suppose. No, Fire Knight, please! Fuck you! These guys, man. These guys. I find the dagger one to be the worst. I thought I could make that jump. What am I... Oh, what am I doing, man? I thought I could make that jump. I, in fact, could not. Wait, surely I can. Surely I double down, right? Okay, now I'm not gonna... I'm done for real this time. I'm actually just gonna run around. I was trying to avoid the Fire Knight, but it's just not meant to be. Okay, wait, but hear me out. Surely I don't triple down, right? Maybe if I change my approach. Surely I don't triple down, right? No, I do. This is it. Okay, there we go. It was that easy. I just... You know, if you just use your brain sometimes, you can do incredible things. Okay, so we'll equip the Crescent Moon. I don't think I need to upgrade it. I mean, Messmer's very weak to frost. He will be scaled quite high here. So I should use the Somber to upgrade this, but I might just do it at level 10 instead of like 12 or 13. Just so the fight lasts a bit longer. Now, Messmer does have pretty insanely low resistances to frostbite, so this is almost the perfect build for him, I think. I feel like he's really not going to be long for this world here. And it should take... Okay, they got frostbite immediately. That's kind of crazy how quickly that happened. My goodness. I must have hit him like 3 or 4 times. There we go. Okay, we also got him frozen. And we can actually do damage to him now because of our talisman. That lets us do 50% damage instead of 90% resisted. So we can actually do decent damage on him when he's frozen, which we could not really do before. Okay, let's do a charge heavy. Yeah. There we go. Big stagger and immediately into phase 2. And as I predicted, my boy is not very long for this world, is he? I don't think phase 2 is going to go much better for him. In fact, it'll probably be worse. Okay, skill here. Yep, there we go. I feel like I actually did not do any damage there. Okay, charge heavy. Oh my god. That was a big chunk of damage there. Okay. And I can use skill again. Bang, bang. I feel like the skill is actually not that good on this weapon. It's only the frostbite that makes it good. Okay. Come at me, sir. Okay, back up. Probably just go for a charge heavy now. I love the way the snake looks when it's frostbitten. Boys like that about this fight, how the snake also changes with the frostbite. Okay, can probably do my cool jump punish here. Surely. There we go, nice. We get the frost again. Sorry, the frozen. Oh shit, dude, wait. See, I'm telling you, the recovery on the frozen is so inconsistent sometimes. I feel like that was... I mean, that was definitely not 10 seconds. That wasn't even close to being 10 seconds. Okay. Anyway, we kill him there. But that is an issue with this class I'm noticing. It must be a bug. It says they're supposed to be frozen for 10 seconds. Or maybe it gets less and less after each successive time that you do freeze an enemy. But that, I mean, that was like 2 seconds of being frozen. But anyway, I mean, this build was like insanely good for Messmer, so he just got completely melted. I kind of don't think I'm going to go back to Reinhardt. Definitely my least favorite weapon, but I will definitely upgrade my twin shards. And there we go. We have most of them at level 12. I don't think there's any point in using the Frozen Needle. It's in standard Elden Ring. I don't think anyone really wants to see that. And I also forgot about Ranni's quest, so I should probably go and do that now. The Great Waterfall. I think there should be a teleporter here to Astel. I do know I have to fight a stinky-ass tree slinky here. But by this level, he should be getting pounded, and not in the good way. And once again, enough Night Rain has prepared me for this moment. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Just immediately buffing up with the skill also has a hitbox, which I didn't realize. So it's similar to the Einar's Hammer, where sort of the wind-up of the skill has its own hitbox. And wow, that's a lot of damage. Couple light attacks doing like 2k damage. Crazy stuff. Charge at me! Oh, beautiful. The new talisman I have also makes frostbite procs do increased damage. So every time I do get one, it's just doing way more damage. Somehow this guy hasn't staggered though. Come on, stagger. Not quite. Still no stagger. Just, okay, you know what? Just die. Just die! There we go. Fuck you. Now let's see if I can go find this teleporter. This should take me to Astel, right? This coffin, I think. Didn't have to go through too far in the deeper depths. I'll come check out all these new things in my future Necromancer run, which I'm sure you have to come in here. Oh, dude. Okay, this should take me to Astel, correct? Aha! Okay, good. This is correct. Very nice. Now, Astel is actually straight up just immune to frost, so I think I'm going to go with the more Star Mace here, because that'll give me another status in the form of Bleed. Probably my best option, I think. You wouldn't think a creature like this could lose blood, but, you know, I don't understand why he can't be frostbitten, and wow, that was unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But once again, another enemy where Night Rain has prepared me for this moment. So we should be a-okay. Our weapon is pretty highly leveled now as well. So I think I should be fine, yeah. And he does have a couple moves where he forces you back. And then I think when he does that, I can just use the skill on this weapon. And then we should be fine. Ah, the range on this weapon sucks, though. That's the only issue. Like this. Perfect window here to use the skill. And we can just repeatedly cast. Okay, nice. Actually a perfect weapon for this fight, other than it's like low range. Makes it hitting his head a little bit awkward sometimes. Hiya! Might stagger soon. Hiya! Surely stagger here. There we go, big stagger. Let's use the skill on his face. Just spam it. Actually, it's probably just worth going through for the riposte instead of that, because he just cannot get frostbitten, and that's like the only benefit of the skill really is just building up frostbite. So it's probably not worth. Okay, he's throwing with that attack. Thank you. There we go. There's the blood loss we wanted. Surprised we didn't get one earlier because of our like pretty high arcane stat right now. And then for the meteor, it's just time to spam roll, I think. Never really know how to deal with this other than just spam the roll and pray. There we go. That's the only way to deal with the meteor. Spam, roll, and pray. Nice. And again. Nice. Surely charge heavy here. There we go. Big hit. And again. Stand still. No. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. He stood still for me. Thank you. I thought he pushed me back out of range, but he obeyed like a good boy. And you're dead. Okay. Surprisingly easy. I suppose the weapon is pretty over-leveled now at plus 12. But I did think he would go down a bit easier than that. And then I'm pretty sure I remember in Convergence you don't actually need the Dark Moon Ring. Wait, why do I feel like I already picked up the Dark Moon Ring, though? No, I did. I picked up the Dark Moon Ring. What I mean is, sorry, you don't need to go to Rellana to get the Dark Moon Ring. So I can actually just completely ignore Rellana for this run, which is quite nice because everything I have does pure magic damage. And anyone who's fought Rellana with a pure magic build knows that it's an absolute nightmare. So I'm glad we don't have to fight her, but now we can finish Ranni's quest, then go kill Blythe and get his armor. I mean, that was the whole purpose of doing this quest. I don't really care too much about the Dark Moon Greatsword. I want to use the new stuff. Did I really... Am I fucking retarded? Just fall on the ledge, you idiot! Hello, Frostwitch. I too am a Frostwitch, Ranni, believe it or not. Give me the sword. There we go. Dark Moon Greatsword. And now we go back and kill Blythe. Okay, and here we fight Mr. Blythe. I feel like, what, the skill's probably just gonna... Looks like it stun locks him as well. So if I just spam this, I pretty much win, I think. I will run out of FP, though, and then I will have to fight him. Like right now. I could just FP pod and then keep doing it, though. This does feel a little cheesy, but I mean, I don't really know how to fight Blight too well. He's kind of a menace sometimes. He does a lot of damage, so if there is a way to just cheese him like this, then why not, I suppose? Wow, tough fight. Very tough. Turns out this skill is pretty good against NPCs. Maybe that's what I use against leather and allies. But there we go. We can check out Blight's armor now, which should give us some special effects, I think. Increases internal arcane by 4. Reduces weapon stamina cost by 4. Oh, wait. It doesn't do anything special. Just gives a little bit more boost than... that's kind of disappointing. I thought it would do something special. Maybe the helmet does something special. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's kind of sad. I thought it was going to give me a special effect. I wouldn't have really come to do the quest if I knew this was the armor I was going to get. I thought it was going to give me some special effects, but it's basically just the same as the Zamor armor, just slightly better in terms of the stat boost. I don't know if that was worth it. I think let's go back to the DLC and start slapping Romina, I suppose. Be equally good against this guy. It doesn't... Surely this doesn't, like, micro-stun him, right? No, it doesn't. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a poised demon, so it does nothing to him. But to Blight, it did. Dude, fuck these guys. I've refused to learn their moveset for the longest time. And I think I'm sticking to that. So I'm just gonna chicken out and just spam my skill. This is the way. No! Oh my god, I just avoided that in time. I'm chickening out. Okay, that's actually a good window there where he leaps at you. Ah, there we go. Okay, and the passive frost just nailed him. Okay, I mean, he's not that bad, I suppose. Kind of schlubba-dubba-ding-donged him there, didn't we? And then I do want to go and kill the other divine beast here so that we can get the next somber. I really made that the sort of place where you get the somber bell bearing, the second one in the DLC, because I really don't like fighting that divine beast. Hopefully I can get this first time. This time I don't have the Prince of Death's Posture, which grants you immunity to death, because I use my Warding Remnant to get the talisman specific thing. So hopefully I can just do it without it. We'll see though. Yeah, let's do the skill here. I mean, luckily that does pretty significant damage and immediately frostbite procs him. Nice little jump there. Oh wait, I actually took a hit. Interesting. Okay, into phase 2. Okay, we did freeze him. Luckily. Quite nice here. Get rid of these guys as well. I kind of have to now. Because I do not have that immunity. Luckily, our damage is pretty significant, though. Okay, let's use the skill here. There we go. Gets big stagger. Nice. Give me... Oh, nice. And get the riposte to get the iframes to avoid the deathmatch. Okay, luckily my damage is just insane. Wow. Oh, wait. Surely I get that, right? I got it. Okay, thank fuck. Woo! Interesting end to the fight. But, dude, I remember in my previous video, I came here with a full fire setup, fire build, and I was doing less damage than just pure frostbite. And the guy's weak to fire as well, so I'm surprised that build I had now. Maybe it was the weapon that I was using last time that was pretty bad. I was using a sort of new glaive that you could find, and it wasn't anything special, but this frozen twin shot is kind of crazy. So I suppose it was just a bad weapon. Anyway, let's go and poop on Romina, and I think for Romina, I want to go like a full caster build. I haven't quite done that yet, so let's give that a try. Let's just put on all the spells here. Okay, we'll go... Make sure we have Snow Witch's Cunning, which is the main sort of caster spell. And then let's put on... I suppose Ranni's Dark Moon reduces magic damage negation. So we'll take the Dark Moon to set up, and then Divine Ice Burst is great. Let's try a Mass Freeze. I haven't really messed around with that, and these can be our spells for the fight. Okay, let's do that. Snow Witch's Cunning, Armor of Ice, that immediately slam her with a Ranni's Dark Moon, lower her damage negation to magic damage, and then she should get frostbite proc like almost instantly. I think her resistance is also pretty low, so this should not take very long, I don't think. Okay, watch, frostbite almost immediately. Yep, there we go. Did not take long. I think I ducked over that hit by mistake, by like lowering my hitbox with something. I'm not sure. I felt like I should have gotten hit there, and I just got away with it. We'll take it though. There, that same thing. I feel like I should have gotten hit there, and I just completely avoided it. Maybe by mistake, but I don't mind. Okay, maybe another Dark Moon here. Almost seems like a perfect time to Dark Moon. Oh, is it? Oh, it hit her mid-air. I like that. That was kind of nice. Big fan of that. Okay, then I can just... okay, she didn't do the follow-up I was expecting. Wait, I need to use a Mass Freeze here. Because the Mass Freeze will just freeze her solid, correct? Surely. Ah! Fuck. Ah! Oh my god. Scary. Okay, there we go. Freeze is solid with mass freeze, and then now divine outburst. This should just go to town on her, correct? Yeah, that seems a little bit broken. Should I just go for it? Yes, I should. Wow. This even does poise damage. Also, my FP region is insane. That was a bit silly. Maybe this is why I shouldn't do Cast the Snow Witch, because that seemed slightly overpowered. Okay, and let's continue. I decided I kind of liked this drip, though. The big giant hat, Ranni's hat, and then the Snow Witch skirt. I don't know. Then also the Zamor arm wraps. I think this kind of looks really good. So I'm ditching the standard, like, half naked. I mean, I guess this is kind of half naked, but I'm ditching the thong and going with this. It looks pretty cool. Onto Inner Elam we go. Just kidding. It's Ballarat. Yep. That's Convergence for you, baby. You gotta beat the Divine Beast Dancing Lion. You know what? I think I want to use, kind of want to use the Einar's Hammer. Haven't really been using that for a little bit. I think that'll be a nice poised demon against Divine Beast. Let's do it. Okay, door open. We'll go Armor of Ice, and then Physic, and then immediately slam him with Ranni's Moon. Ranni's twin moons, if you know what I'm saying. Don't know if I have enough time for that. Kind of. Okay, nice big moon slam. Good. Don't know if I can go for a charge heavy now, because the weapon is kind of slow. Okay, he kind of just stood still, so I probably could have there, I guess. And here, maybe just do an uncharged heavy? Okay, I mean, why is that doing so much damage? I was on a fire build against this guy in my last video. It wasn't doing nearly as much as this is. It's kind of surprising me a little bit. We'll take it, though. We will certainly take it. Oh, ow. Bad roll by me. Okay, I can do a charge heavy here, though. And one more attack. I've got to get that stagger soon, surely. No, not the up-close fire breath. Fuck, dude. That attack is bullshit. Like, what do you do? I don't know how to react it, because you can't spam roll, because you'll just get caught. I genuinely don't know what to do when that happens. Okay, hopefully he doesn't attack me as soon as I moon. He does. I could not. Nice. Ah! Maybe the moon is not the way here. I'm going to keep doing it, though. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep doing the moon. This is the true FromSoft player way. Don't change anything about what you're doing. Just keep banging your head against the wall until it works. This is the only way to play the game. Okay, he didn't do it this time. You see? See what I mean? It eventually works out. Get a hit off there. Nice. That's pretty significant damage. There we go. We get the frostbite proc immediately as well. I mean, it just frostbite everything so quickly. I suppose it is the Frost Witch after all, I guess. What could I expect other than this destruction? Oh, big hit there. Nice. I think I'm going to stagger him, yeah, if I just go for it. That was risky because I could have gotten hit by the lightning and I still missed. Oh, there we go. There's the big stagger. Nice. No, let me get that. Please, please, please. Dude, I'm actually really bad at making sure I get the riposte. I think I need to start like block canceling to make sure I get it, because I pretty much always miss my riposte because I'm too eager to get them. I just need to chill, man. Okay, wow, he's pretty low here already. Another headshot, I think. Yeah, what cheeky hit off here. Oh, another frostbite, and wow. Oh, I take a cheeky hit right at the end there, but my goodness. I think I've been sleeping on this weapon a little bit, but yeah, by this stage, the damage is just quite outrageous, as you can see. Didn't think too much of the Frost Witch up until this point. I think this talisman also makes a huge difference because it also just straight up increases the damage that getting a frostbite proc does. And we get so many frostbite procs that it's just like spiraling out of control pretty much. But like I said at the beginning, it'll be pretty hard to rank these in a tier list. And genuinely, I don't think any of them are going to be below maybe like even a B. Maybe like the perfumer class or something will be below a B. But even then, I feel like Convergence modders still have found a way to make the perfumer really good. So even then, I don't doubt it. And I think the bow class is apparently very good as well. So even the bow class is probably solid. So it'll be hard to rank these when they're all going to be pretty strong. But this is easily Frostwitch, think probably like an A tier. I've seen more broken things in Convergence, but this is certainly up there. So probably going to slot it in the A by the end of it. And then once again, Einar Elam just hasn't changed, sort of like Ballarat. It's pretty much the exact same thing. I expect them to adjust this place in future because I'm not really a big fan of Einar Elam. I think it's kind of a shitty legacy dungeon. It's more just painful than like engaging and cool to discover. I was never really a big fan of it. I mean, it looks insane though. Like the look of it and the design is really cool. Like the spiral tower in the air. But the way it actually plays out is not so great. And for later, I'm just going full all out into spell casting. Like, I can't be bothered to engage with Leda's NPCs. And I forgot to do Hornset's quest, so we're just going full cheese mode with spells. And then hopefully with enough sorcery abuse, we can just win here. Okay, Physic, hello Hornsent. Let's see Avalanche here. Yeah, pretty, I mean, it just like stun locks them. It's not doing that much damage though. Let's try a white out. This is annihilating my FP bar. Mass freeze. Okay, Ice Quake should be crazy here though. Yep. And Avalanche again. Very nice. And again. Almost died immediately. Luckily, Dryleaf Dane is kind of throwing by doing nothing. There we go. Hornsent has died. Yes, Natan, I need you, sir. Let's cast another whiteout. No, Natan, behind you. Behind you, Natan. Natan, behind you. Let's see if I can get Mass Freeze. Does it not work on NPCs? I just don't think it does. Because that should have frozen him solid. And what the fuck is Dane doing? I think the whiteout is causing him to spam roll because he just thinks it's a projectile the whole time. That's probably what's happening, but he's just... Dude, he has not stopped rolling for the past 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Yes, Natan, go my boy. You know what? I'm just going to stay at range and just cast Avalanche. Oh my goodness, that was close. Leda almost pounded me. I think if I cast another whiteout, it'll just cause them to start spam rolling again. Get the frost proc on both. There we go. Let Natan take all the aggro, and then we just stand here and spam Avalanche. Very high-level gameplay. And Natan's currently going crazy on Leda. I think I want to load up another whiteout just to make sure Dane just keeps spam rolling and doesn't actually do anything. Which is quite nice here. And then Avalanche. There we go. Now we can just gang up on Dane. I forget how strong sorceries are. I always try to do this fight with a melee weapon. And this has made me realize I'm basically handicapping myself. Because just standing at range against these ranged characters is just a lot easier than everything I've done before. There we go. Very challenging fight. And there we go. The final bell bearing. I don't know how up-to-date everyone in my audience is with the YouTube scene, but I saw a fellow YouTuber, Clanky Mocker, made a video on how Radahn is an abysmal dogshit boss. And there were certainly many things in that video that I agreed with. I definitely don't think this is their greatest work here. But I don't think it was anything to, like, get angry about. But there's a couple people who made their own, like, follow-up videos saying how Clanky Mocker is a dogshit player, and that's why he says these things. Which I thought was quite unnecessary. Like, I don't think he's a bad player at all. I've seen some of his gameplay. He's pretty solid. But yeah, people were not pleased that they called Radahn dogshit. I don't know if dogshit is the right word, but maybe underpolished is probably correct. He just feels a little bit, oh my goodness, unfinished. I think Armor of Ice actually saved me there. Because I have Talisman of All Crucibles on, so usually with that Talisman on, any hit from Radahn is basically an insta-kill. So Armor of Ice actually has some pretty good absorptions there, I must say. Let me make sure I recast it then. It's actually going to potentially save me. Okay, let's lock in. I don't really want to fight this guy for too long. Backstep attack, nice. Another frostbite proc should do some huge damage. Get a couple quick hits off. And there we go, frostbite proc. And this should instantly freeze him when I use the skill. Oh, never mind. I thought all the multi-hits they would get him. There we go. Yeah, I needed one more hit. But yeah, this skill was sort of kind of just made to combo with the freeze mechanic, I think. This is a new weapon, so it makes sense that when the freeze mechanic got introduced, so did this weapon. But yeah, that skill is just very good with the multi-hits. Just like insta-freezes them whenever you get a freeze block, pretty much. Oh, no, 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 not the beams, please, Radahn. Please, please, please. Please have mercy on my soul. Don't really want to fight you forever, sir. Okay, maybe going up for Meteor now, so I'm just going to spam the skill. Oh, we got him. Oh, my God. The Frost proc right at the end just cleaned him up before he went up. I didn't expect that. But anyway, there he is. Ended up being all right. Took a couple hits. This Armor of Ice allowed me to be pretty careless because I was taking a couple of hits there. And with this talisman on, Radahn should be one-shotting you at 17 vigor. I don't have a lot of vigor. So that means it was giving me like pretty good protection. And let's, I think we go finish the base game now. Why not? Then I feel like Fire Giant should genuinely be an interesting test for this build because I believe he has like the highest frostbite resistance in the game. He's not completely immune. But he has very, very high frostbite resistance. So I wonder, like, how many we can actually get on him with this sort of setup. It should, usually you don't get any on him. That's how, like, high his resistance is. I mean, wow, that was pretty good. I also want to use this weapon because of what you just saw there. The sheer numbers you could put out with this skill. This is probably a better skill than the... Oh, dude, stop stepping on me. Fuck. It's probably a better skill than the... What am I trying to say? Then the crescent moon, the moon orbit. I think it's slightly better. I'm sorry, not even slightly. I think it's way better than moon's orbit, honestly. Just seems to do way more damage overall. Probably use Ranni's Dark Moon first. So let's do that and then go for it. Hopefully I don't get slammed. Oh my gosh, I just recovered in time. Goodness. I have talked about this before, but I love the change to the camera angle in this fight. I feel like it makes a huge difference. Okay, here we go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, wow. That was, quite good. Don't know if we got a frostbite. Was that 31,000? I think that said 31,000 damage. Okay, let's do this again, yeah. Wow. Yep, that's, quite good. I do take a hit there, unfortunately, but we can get... Oh, we get the stagger. And... Wow. Okay, I guess it turns out it doesn't really matter that he has insanely high immunity to frostbite because, my god, that was kind of, I was literally just throwing him straight into the blender. Holy shit. This is probably the strongest weapon of the class. Just using that skill with the successive attack build and all our buffs is just kind of outrageous because, wow, he got, like, completely melted there. I suppose I did it on his eye as well, which just made it do even more damage. And onto the Ashen capital we go. Oh, wait, it turns out I'm missing a keystone. Wait, did I not kill Morgott? I don't think I killed Morgott. Yeah, dude, I just haven't gone into Leyndell at all. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. And skill. And dead. That is a problem that I sort of had with Convergence sometimes, is I just forget I haven't done, like, essential key steps because of how easily you could just teleport across the whole map. Like, you just miss out. Like, I just completely missed out the Eltes Plateau almost entirely. Let's make sure we Dark Moon him as well, just for that extra damage. He's gonna die in like one hit. Watch this. Nice, fun fight. Yeah, we're coming here way too late in the game. I have a plus 15 weapon, which is the max level. So this was only ever really going to go one way, unfortunately. And then I'm not really sure what to do here to try and make it more fair. I suppose I'll go with the Star Mace here against Morgott. Also against Segura. I feel like Mace versus Mace kind of makes sense. And then it might be a little bit fair because this weapon is slightly less over-leveled than the other ones. Okay, let's go again with my small mace versus your gigantic fuck-off mace. Mine, however, is superior because mine does not only bleed like yours, but it also does frost. Whoa. Did my armor of ice knock him there? I think it did. I really need to learn this guy a bit better because I get a little bit confused about his punish windows. I know he ends with a kick there, so after the kick I can get a hit. A lot of the times I'm kind of confused as to what this dude is doing. But of course our damage here is so great that it doesn't really matter. It's another butt slam move. Okay, this one I know you can just do a strafe punish. There we go. Nice. And then we get the freeze. Can maybe use my skill here. Maybe try see if we can build up poise. Oh, you can build up poise damage. Okay. I wasn't sure if that would work, but it seemed to be alright. And a couple more hits should do it, surely. Maybe just finish it with the skill. Why not? And he has also an easy punish. You just wait for him to get close. It's the same as the duelist move, I think. And there we go. Luckily, this weapon was plus 13, which is severely over-leveled for this area. And goddamn, I do miss that Segura's Great Mace. I can't wait to do a playthrough where that's one of the weapons. I've used it before, and I had so much fun with that thing, dude. It's a meat machine. Absolute unit of a weapon. Okay, and then for Morgott, I think I want to go use the buckler. I feel like Morgott is probably the most difficult enemy to parry in the game, but also the most enjoyable at the same time because of that, I think. So this should be interesting. I'm going to have to use a physic here to actually be able to one-hand my mace. Then, yeah, let's go. Now, you would think that the parrying strategy for Margit would be the same for Morgott, but it's surprisingly different. This guy is a lot more tricky. Because of that move in particular. Oh my god. So you can actually parry that helicopter, but it's so hard to know when he's gonna do it because he doesn't do it the same way he does it when you're not parrying him. So I know when he's gonna helicopter when I'm not using a buckler, but sometimes you have to like almost preemptively input the parry before the move has even happened so that you can make sure you get the helicopter. Okay, I know he's going to helicopter now because that's the same as always, so I can parry it now just to prove that you can. But yeah, it's just a lot more difficult to deal with when you parry, because after a successful parry, he can just rip that out of nowhere. Oh my god. You can parry this too. There we go. Into phase 2. Nice little frostbite. But yeah, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. I need to practice it a bit more because I don't really know how to do this the best way. What is he doing here? Yeah, parry this once again. There we go. I love parrying that move. It's so silly. Oh, and wow, the bleed and frost combo is kind of just going to town here. Okay, we'll just do easy strafe and probably finish here. There we go. So I was very much over-leveled here because I just straight up forgot about this fight. But yeah, I definitely need to practice that with like very little damage with the buckler. I made it look kind of easy there, but that's only because my weapon is like plus 13 and I was just obliterating him. Okay, but anyway, let's head on over to the Ashen capital now. Okay, now I can actually go through, finally. There we go. Wait. Dude, I just did an update and then I came here into the menu, so I updated my game. I haven't been playing this game all in one sitting. I've been coming like on and off. And I've just noticed all the remnants have gotten new sort of icons, I suppose, and they all look really clean. When I came here to craft one, I was so confused. But they look really nice. Big fan of this. Okay, and then this guy should get a very similar treatment to Morgott. He's gonna get his cheeks clapped. Ah, I knew you'd come. And I knew you'd die. Boom! Easy one-hit parries. Unlucky, buddy. This guy is just straight up a Crucible Knight after all, so this is all you really need to do. And he kinda gets schlubba-dubba-ding-donged. And again. Oh, baby, I love doing this. Okay, a couple more hits should freeze him solid because of Einar's Reckoning. Let's just wait and see. Freeze solid? No. Can jump this. Then dodge back. Oh, I forgot he does the tail swipe after that. Okay, I gotta be careful. Oh, there we go. Got him. Got him. Okay, after the grab, he does a tail swipe. I must remember that. I often forget that. There we go. There's the freeze. I actually forgot to use the skill on my weapon here. Oh, cheeky fucker. And I'm pretty sure he follows this up as well. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck! Okay, I don't mind that he killed me. I want to get this as clean as a baby's bottom without a singular hit taken. And that's what we're about to do. I mean, he's just a Crucible Knight after all. He's no stranger to the buckler, as I'm sure all you Night Rain players would know. Boom! Easy. Remember when Crucible Knights used to be hard and then you all picked up the buckler parry and realized they ain't shit. And it was just that easy the whole time. Just a singular parry is all it takes for the destruction to occur. Wow, we might even kill him before he goes into phase 2 here. Decided to go with the Crescent Moon here because I don't mind the weapon being over leveled now because this guy is scaled pretty high. And are we actually going to kill him before phase 2? Oh. Oh my god, I did him dirty there. I did him so dirty there. He thought he had me with the panic roll. He didn't even go into phase 2. He just kept trying to queue an attack and just forgot like that he's supposed to go into phase 2 because I would just parry it instantly. Of course, if I was dodging there, he eventually would have just gone into it. But yeah, he got wombo comboed into oblivion there. Put him in the buckler blender, as I like to call it. It's so much fun doing that duo Crucible Knight fight in regular Elden Ring. It's actually a very difficult fight, by the way, as I'm sure you all know if you've tried it. But if you just have a single buckle, it makes that fight trivial. Because you can just parry one and get all the iframes from going for the riposte and the parry. And then the other one can just do nothing. And you can just do a constant loop of that. And it makes an otherwise difficult fight into something just so easy. Okay, and then here I think I'm going to just go with the Twin Blade. Just go crazy with it. Okay, let's put Godfrey in the blender here. There should be no problem. Just hit the skill once and it's pretty much GG, I think. May not even need the skill. There we go. There's the freeze. Let's try get him in the loop of the strafe. No, not quite. Hoi. And then dodge. Okay, now this should just take him into phase 2. Wow. Yep. I think I froze him, actually. Okay, I think I froze him just before we went into phase 2. Oh, my God. Oh, my... Well, that was quite good. That was quite good. So I guess we discovered what the strongest weapon of this class is. It's easily the Whirling Ice Blades, and I don't think it's a competition, because god damn, was that clean as hell. Holy shit. Okay, let's go finish the game now. Then, because Radahn can get frostbitten, he's going to get melted just like Godfrey. Elden Beast might take a little bit longer, because of course, it's immune, but I feel like just consecutive attacks should just be going to work, even without a frostbite, so let's do it, man. Okay, I think I have enough time for Whirling Ice Blades here. I'm not sure. Should do an immediate freeze. Okay, there we go. Into phase 2 and almost dead immediately. Okay, this should wait. Just go into... yeah, okay. Well, you know, it wasn't meant to be that easy. Okay, onto Elden Beast we go. Tough fight, tough fight. Really rough. Okay, let's do the thing here. Goodness gracious. 8k casual without the frostbite even. And wait, what? Wait, I frostbit him. I got a frostbite proc there. Am I tripping? No, I did. Wait. Did they give him non-immunity in Convergence? Because he's definitely immune to frostbite in the standard game. I think they must have added that in Convergence, because there's no way that was the case before. Okay, let's... yeah, no, he definitely wasn't... oh, I've frozen him here. Okay. Oh, wow, that looks weird when he gets frozen. I can't even see him. Anyway, he's probably dead here. No! No, I wanted to get him right there and there, but we just missed it before he does the rings. But yeah, they definitely gave him non-immunity in Convergence, because this is not the case in standard Elden Ring. I might be tripping, but I'm fairly certain he cannot get frostbitten. Anyway, that does make my job a lot easier, because now he's just going to die as if it's nothing. And of course, the pathetic Elden Stars in Convergence is a complete joke. You barely even need to dodge it. It's just so easy. You just run a little bit, and you should be fine. Okay. Hit him a couple more times, and that's GG. And there we go. My goodness. That was some run, ladies and gentlemen. Some run. But now for the actual rating of the Frost Witch, now that we've completed the game and the DLC. So I think this particular build with consecutive attacks and whirling ice blades, that's easily S+. I mean, you saw what happened to the last few bosses. Just completely brutalized them. However, we're talking about the class, not just one particular aspect of the class. The entire class, everything is pretty good. Except for this weapon, which is just insanely godly. But everything else is pretty good. So I think I'm going to give this an A tier for the class in general. I know, or maybe B+. I think B+ is accurate because I know some of the other classes are like really, really strong. No, I'm going back. It's got to be A tier because the way you can do extra damage with frostbite is pretty disgusting. So any enemy that's not immune to frostbite kind of gets just annihilated by everything in the class. And of course, the freeze mechanic gives you a lot of breathing room. So I think I have to give this an A tier. Not quite an S tier, because I know there are a lot more broken things. But yeah, definitely very solid overall. And also, let me guys know what you want for the next video so that I can rank that one too. Which class, of course. But yeah, let's finish the game, baby. Of course, we're going to do Randy's quest because we did the Frost Witch. So this is the only ending we got to do, I'm sure.